Damn.
Hello.
Hello. Happy 3 years.
That's a jump scare.
Whoa.
I'm in my terrible threes.
Oh my gosh, we just jumped out of nowhere. I thought it was going to be gradual and be like, hey, how you doing, guys? Welcome to this 3-year live stream. But no, face, pop up, jump scare. Hi, everyone. What's up, boys?
John, you're lucky it's working. I got to be honest.
That's true. No technical difficulties today, people.
I'm shocked.
Knock on wood. Knock on every wood, all the wood you have. How's it going, everyone? Man, I don't think I've ever seen chat this live. It's going crazy.
Sam?
Woo.
Thank you, guys.
How is
goats
everyone
in there already?
Yeah, a lot of goats in there. I saw Sienna in there as well.
Whoa.
Hi, Sienna, if you're listening from upstairs. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to our 3-year live stream. Crazy.
We made it this far.
We did make it this far. That would surprise us, I think, in our first year. We did not think we'd make it this far, for sure. John, do you
I always believed. I don't know about you. I never doubted for a goddamn second.
You are the optimistic one, so that's
true.
fair. That's fair. Savantology with the $3 donation.
Off the bat, Savantology,
rip.
we sent you that cameo video. I hope you enjoyed it.
We did. John, do you want to give him a rundown of how today's going? I got to be honest, guys. This is the least prepared I've ever been for a live show. Had my
He's
bachelor.
just now getting back from the Bachelor. Guys.
Yeah, had my bachelor this past weekend, and yesterday was all recovery day for me. So coming in here cold, but John's got a plan that he's gonna let us know about for today.
I wouldn't even call it a plan. It's very loosely planned in this. But you know how we do. We shoot from the hip, people. But all the stories that we're going to have today are either messages or stories sent by Wikimaniacs, either our patrons or our regular listeners as well. We'll run through it. Of course, we're going to prioritize the patrons and the YouTube members first, and then we'll get to the other stories. And then towards the end, we'll give you an opportunity for a Q&A session. If there's anything you want to say or you want us to address, please, that'll be the time to do so. But we plan to be here for about, an hour and a half-ish, give or take.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes, but we're just gonna be here for a good time. So
all our
enjoy,
podcast friends over here. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends. I did have fun, by the way, at my bachelor. It was a great time. I did not get wasted. It took my social battery out. So that was why I was so tired. Oh man. Shout out to Net. The $5 says lemon character lifting.
W's in the chat.
That's
gotta
be a sticker. Hell yeah, Net.
Kissing a lemon. Is that what it is?
I don't know. It must be a sticker, but it doesn't show up on the software. So.
Oh yeah, all our podcast friends are here. Hey, Christina. Hey, Dustin from Sandman Stories.
Hell yeah.
Who else is here? Trying to see. My mom is here. Hi, Mom. How are you?
John's
my
mom.
grandparents are in town from the Philippines, so hello.
Hello.
Are your grandparents watching with your mom?
Unfortunately, yes. So they're gonna hear me say some stupid shit. Hi, guys.
No.
And we have the goats here. I see Midscore in the house. Shout out Midscore, the best mod in the business.
Shout out Lilybug for the $2 with the Shiba. I think these are stickers.
They gotta be. They say
they gotta be.
They gotta be.
And it's funny.
Yeah,
man.
type hi Tita and Lolo and Lola in the chat for me, please. So then my parents will be happy. Thank you.
Absolutely, yes.
Show us Ogtha again.
What's that?
What do you mean?
Krieger sent $5 and said, "Show us Ogtha again."
What do you mean?
We gotta find Okay, I mean, we can get a picture of Ogtha, I think.
Don't make me put the merch back up.
You got to change in front of everybody, Sean.
No, that's we got rid of the fucking punishments. Also, no one wants to see it.
I do.
Morbidly.
Thank you everyone for the donos and chats. I do have an announcement that I didn't tell the guys about, so Sean's gonna be pissed about this one, but
If it's some more free shit, I swear to God.
For this
It
week
ain't
only,
free shit.
if you go to our Patreon, you can sign up for the $5 tier and get a 7-day free trial. So go check it out. Sign up.
Look at that Arthur fist. That shit is strong right now.
Y'all are lucky. Consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, it's a week or until Sean figures out how to turn that off. So you go do it now. Sign up, get some bonus content, and enjoy. Yeah.
Scan that code, people.
I'll leave that up for now. But John, do you want to take away the first story? I'll keep an eye on chat if there's any more.
We got a viewer from Australia watching live.
Ooh, throw him with that shrimp or the Barbie.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
Rise up lights. Hello from Australia.
Man.
All right.
All right. Go ahead. Take it away, John.
So the first one is not really a story. It is a message. And then the next person is going to be doing a story for us. So this one is from Melanie. Their message is, hi all. I found you on TikTok and decided to become a patron because you all are awesome to hang out with. Thank you for helping me get through my weeks and keep being awesome. Cool. Smiley face emoji. So thank you, Melanie, for that awesome message.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Melanie.
Also,
prawn on the barbie.
Oh man, we've got a lot of donos coming in right now.
Whoa.
I'll read them up.
AKA the tree you see. Kroger. I love it.
I can find it. It's somewhere.
Someone is begging me not to do a British accent.
Was that
I
British?
respect it.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
they said we have a few Brits in here. Please do not attempt.
Money talks, people.
Shout out to Brett for $2. Shout out to Brittany for $1.50. Z Mitch for $2 says congratulations on 3 years. Thank you, Z Mitch.
Wait, hold on. Is this the Brett Wiggins that we always read about? It's like, dude, wild to have your username as your full freaking name. I think we've done a couple of their stories in the past.
Maybe we have.
You're wilding for this. You having your full identity on blast.
Oh, someone says go for the Yorkshire region accent, Sean.
Really kind of you to think that I know the different dialects and accents of the. I'm not even sure where Yorkshire is, unfortunately. I'm not very smart.
They make good pudding, I think.
Don't they have a puppy, like a dog breed from Yorkshire, like a terrier?
Yes, they do. Yes.
That sounds right.
Anyway, sorry.
All right, should we get to the next one?
Yeah.
Next one. Go to the next one. The next one's an actual story.
Okay, here we go. An actual story. This is coming from VO. Trigger warning. Oh, right off the bat.
Off the bat.
All right. So full peek behind the screen. We have not read any of these. These are coming. We're reading it in the order that it was sent to us. So if we're suffering, unfortunately, y'all are also suffering.
We're all in this together.
I hate you guys. You're
Troy
the worst.
Yeah.
Sean's mid-reading it.
Okay. We didn't submit the hey VO in the chat.
Oh, VO's in the chat. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, here we go. Trigger warning required. Homophobia and verbal abuse from parent. Also had to cut a lot because of the character limit. All
Okay.
right, let's get
we wanted to keep
yo.
them shorter. Also, shout out to Mary for the $20.
Oh my
Thank you very much,
Mary, thank you.
Oh, and one more before you get started, Sean. Sorry. Tabby with $20. I dare everyone to do a British accent, make them all mad.
Can do after the story. Yeah, it would be hard to do the trigger warning, then British accents, and then the story.
Tough
So
follow-up.
let's get through the story first, and then British accents to cheer us up.
Okay, I will hold off on the donations till after Sean reads the story.
Hey, switch his face so he's the more handsome one on the screen. Can't be.
Well, he's
me.
always the more handsome
There
one.
you go.
Screen,
Exactly.
but
He's the
the
most
bigger
handsome in
handsome.
this.
Yeah.
That's not true at all. All right, let's hop into it. There was a time. Oh, sorry. I can't read it all because those were the first 3 words. Not even fucking close. That's crazy.
I thought I was
crazy.
reading the
looked
wrong
at
thing.
that and said there was a time. When I read these first 3 words, just realize that's not there was a time. Holy moly. That's embarrassing for me. This is live. Josh can't edit that. Let's get into it. That was around 5 years ago when we lived with her. My 27 male mother in the 50s flipped out when she found the hidden Grinder app that my brother, 25 male, had left on her iPad when his phone broke and couldn't use his own technology. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of blind, so I am zooming in. So I will. So I
Zoom
won't
away,
do it.
brother.
So I won't do another. There was a time.
I do like the idea of using dating apps on your mom's iPad, though. Like,
bold
bold
That is
move.
very bold. So many people getting caught with iPads.
Yeah, yeah. Which is wild. I don't have an iPad, so I don't actually understand it.
Have
I
too
want to
much.
get one
Yeah, maybe someday.
just to draw like John.
Just to have dating apps on.
Wow, get his ass,
This
Sienna.
motherfucker just got back from a bachelor trip talking about installing dating apps. Ooh,
not
where's a
me.
red flag guy when you need him?
No, I don't need them anymore.
She woke him up at 5 a.m. to scream at him. Naturally, it woke me up too. I was too confused to defend him properly, and he was crying. She then left for work after telling us that we would discuss things that night. I also had to leave to work shortly after. When she came back, she immediately started screaming again. This time, it was I who was crying because I had never seen my mother act so disgustingly before. I always knew she was homophobic because of her very strict religious upbringing, but I had no idea how deep the hate ran. She said some awful words to my brother. I'm not going to go into details, but in summary, she found him gross to look at and knowingly or unknowingly basically implied that she'd rather have a dead son than a gay son.
Holy
That's
shit.
Fuck.
gross.
That's disgusting.
This is what broke me and the image of her in my mind. To this day, I cannot see her the same, and I lost all respect for her. She even called my deadbeat dad to tell him, as if his absentee option would change anything. I had some choice words for both of them. I had to call one of my friends to see if they could take my brother for a few nights until things died down. Thankfully, my amazing friends stepped up, and I will always be grateful to them. To this day, my mom is still homophobic, but she's now pretending that my brother isn't bisexual. She has never brought up the subject again, but my anger towards her has there was no but there. My anger towards her has somewhat died down and has been replaced with deep disappointment and resentment for many other things as well that me and my brother can hopefully unpack in therapy one day. We're now roommates, and I'm planning on going no contact when I'm more financially stable. I don't know about my brother. He has always been the more forgiving of the two of us. It will be very hard for me to forgive her, though.
Oh, heavy one to start with,
Off
I will
the
say.
bat.
Off the rip.
But yeah, I mean, thankfully, your brother has such an amazing brother like you to stand up for him. So
And friends.
and
Yeah,
friends,
friends.
yeah,
Support.
hell yeah. So yeah, therapy one day will be a good thing for both of you, by the sounds of it. Yeah, fuck those your parents. They sound awful, to be
Yeah.
honest. But yeah.
And I've said
Gross.
this a bunch of times in past episodes, and I'm still true to this day. Just because you're blood doesn't mean you're family. And it sounds like the friends that you have, the circle of support that you have, are more of a family too. You know, they're being supportive to you. And I guess the caveat that I see in this scenario is, Vio, you have a great relationship with your sibling. You are each other's biggest support systems, and I hope you guys become more closer to each other. And you know, there's gonna be life ahead of you guys, and it's not, you don't need your parents' support in that situation. Keep living keep living life for each other, keep doing the best you can, and just enjoy. You don't need that negativity in your life.
Hell yeah. Proud of you for, supporting your brother.
Yes.
Proud of you for getting your friends to help and support. And yeah, even with this, even with like the horrific act from both parents, I imagine for some people it would still be hard to go no contact. So kudos to you for like doing what's best for your mental health, and hopefully, your brother is also going to do what's best for his mental health, and y'all get therapy. And because I can't imagine the trauma of losing the image of what you thought your parents were. You know what I mean? So it's that has to be so tough. So kudos to you for pulling out of there, and you got all of our support, and the chat looks like you're getting hella support.
Way behind you. Yeah.
Yep. Everyone is supporting you, VO. You have an amazing community that you can rely on as well here. So thank you for being vulnerable and open to us, and we really appreciate that. And hey, we're here for you, and we're just happy you're okay.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try and do a couple of these donos because there's quite a few of them stacking up here.
I love it. You got Sean's face kind of just getting happier anytime he sees donations or hears the word money involved. My boy's face just gets better and better. That smile gets nicer and nicer, baby.
You just wait.
AKA Fred sends $5. Says, I'm sad it took me 1.5 years to find y'all. I wish I would have been a fan from the very beginning. That's kind of you to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
the first year and a half.
You didn't miss much. I'll tell you that.
Ash, I'm gonna just go with Ash. Congratulations to here's to more many more years. $20. I also can't read like Sean today. Thank you very much, Ash, for that. Next one is from Deborah. $10 donation. Says, happy anniversary, guys. Love Mama Deb.
Mama Deb. If I'm not mistaken, Mama Deb is one of our OG patrons. We probably have read your name in those episodes.
I think so.
Mama Deb is an OG. Time ago. That's how you know. That's how you know.
Yeah. The names we used to read. Jeez, you were in those first 80? Now, where did we get to before we were like, this is fucking crazy?
I think it was like,
it had to be almost 2, right?
Almost
like 180 or something.
Probably, yeah.
Before Josh was like, y'all are fucking insane for still trying to do this.
Yeah, for those who don't remember, we used to read every single Patreon name. And then at some point I was like, these are getting incredibly long, even with the sped up version of it. Amy sends $2 and says, aren't corgis British or at least UK?
Corgis are British, Amy.
Whoa.
I have two of them.
Sean, your turn.
Throw another fish on the barbie.
A fish?
Get some chips from the barbie.
Shepherd's pie.
Haggis.
Afternoon tea.
Haggis is Scottish.
Oh, haggis is.
Yeah, that's true.
This is horrible.
You just offended so many people.
All of Scotland is so angry. Drew McIntyre, I apologize.
Claymore me.
Dennis Denise sends $2 and says, happy 3 years.
Oh, thank you, Denise.
Somebody said for Sean's pee break that will probably be soon. I texted the boys. I said I'm gonna try and go as long as I can without taking a pee break.
Over under,
I'm
people.
To do
over and under.
How many let's do over under. How many minutes it takes before I break?
30.
30.
Yeah, you keep drinking that water, buddy.
As he keeps drinking water.
Real sends $5 and said, thanks for the community you've created and your good takes.
Arguably.
They're not always good, but
y'all let us know.
We give them.
Y'all do let us know.
Some of y'all be giving us the business.
Peanut people.
Bell signs up for 3 months of the Rich
Bell,
tier.
my goddamn goat?
That's the goat.
My fucking half of my patron.
Yep. It is. And they say, happy anniversary, going through my 5th binge of every episode.
Whoa.
Bell.
You've officially listened to every episode more than I have, which is
that's a feat.
That's a rare tier, I think.
Sean hasn't even listened to one of our episodes.
No.
What do you mean?
I've listened to exactly one. It was when I wasn't here, and Nancy was like, "They're talking about you, and it's not good." And I was like, "What?" She was just capping.
It's out of love.
I listened to the whole episode. I was like, all they said is, "I'm nice." and then I don't listen to the show, which is true.
I skips the therapy, sends the $2.79. Says for Sean's pre-break that will be soon. There's the one, yeah. And then
I'm
last
prove
one.
all the haters wrong.
He's gonna get kidney stones today just because he got.
What's that one meme? That one tweet. Shout out to all the haters who said I couldn't do it. Honestly, great call from the haters.
Last one, and then I'll read a couple of these. It's from Griffin, $5, and says keep it up with the pear-shaped character that we don't know what it looks like, but we have the description of it. Okay, so this next one comes from there you go, a random one that we can throw in the field. My bad. This next one's coming from Z Mitch 8, the goat.
A goat.
We got goat sound bites.
We got goat sound bites. I just want to say congratulations on making it to 3 years on the YouTube, and thank you for being a part of my week/daily work routine. Y'all are my favorite podcast to listen to while at work, and I appreciate all the hard work and effort y'all put into every episode. Keep up the great work. A lot of y'alls in there. We should have had Sean read that one. But thank you, Z Mitch, for that.
Thank you, Z Mitch.
Super nice one.
Z
And I'll read the next one because it's pretty short.
Well, it's gonna go to me anyways.
Be so is it?
I mean, if you think technically, I'm always the one that answers this question.
Oh yeah, okay. So Be So Happy asked, I'm sure you've told the story, but how did the three of y'all meet? If it isn't a meet cute story, I'm a Be So Sad. So we do this every year, actually. I think at this point. So John,
it's a tradition that I say this story. But anyways, guys, we're complete strangers from the very jump. Okay, we've never met in real life until last year. But how the show started is that we were both kind of in the podcast space, and we all had our individual shows. So Sean still has Shots and Thoughts. Josh had Let's Start a Cult, and I had a podcast called The Dumb Found Dead. I don't ever talk about that. I buried that a long time ago. But basically, we guested in all each other's podcasts. I've been in a frequent guest with Josh's podcast and Let's Start a Cult, to the point that I was kind of like the unofficial co-host at that point.
Unofficial co-host for sure.
for quite some time. And then Sean and I actually met on a Facebook group in the past, and we got nominated into an Asian Podcast Awards for comedy, where we just got our ass handed to us by, surprisingly, an Australian podcast. So this is kind of like a meant to be
my villain origin story.
That's why Shrimp and Barbie exists, because of those two fuckers that beat us. All right.
Kudos to them. I think they have a whole media company now. Y'all are doing
they're
great.
killing it.
Do you guys remember the podcast name?
I think it was called Unapologetically
Asian.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're great.
I mean, they had to win with that name, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You had like two generic 3 dudes in
two other all male podcasts.
They're
like,
so
we can skip these.
It's a given. But anyways, like there was a point where like I ended one of the shows, and I was like, I kind of wanted to get into the podcast space still, and I took a shot. I hit up both Sean and Josh and say, hey, I have this kind of stupid idea, like to combine with like Wikipedia and then Reddit. And at first, we had like a little bit concept, like we kind of started out to like a history podcast in a way.
John had the name, and then he was like, we need a concept for the name.
He said, hey, I have a name, Reddit on Wiki. Y'all got ideas?
And then we brainstormed.
Like the first 20 something episodes. It was kind of researching a topic on Wikipedia, then like using Reddit as kind of like a more of an enhancement tool towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
But we kind of pivoted to that. Like Josh had like a segment where he tried an Am I the Asshole story. We put it on TikTok at one point, and it blew up. And we were like, you know what? Let's pivot.
I still remember that day when it was blowing up.
It was March of 2021.
I don't remember the date.
I do. We were sweating bullets, and we're like, dude, why is our
1,000
TikTok blowing up? We're like, 1,000 views. Man, this shit is tight. Next day it was like 1 million. The next day, 2 million. We're like, oh my God,
it's crazy.
What the fuck is happening?
I guess we're changing our fucking show.
And we pivoted. So
we didn't fully pivot then.
Like 2 more months afterwards.
We did Friday, Am I the Asshole, and then kept Monday the same as the original show. And then eventually we were just like, yeah, the Monday episodes are not getting the same traction as the Friday ones.
No one cares.
So we pivoted, a couple months later. But
yeah.
that's pretty good retelling.
That is the origin story. So 3 strangers who happens to have a business together now. And that's all thanks to a lot of you. You made that all possible. But
oh my God.
Yeah.
MPD. It was funny when Sean and Shots and Thoughts invited Josh in and Josh drank tea. Look, Sean, I didn't drink alcohol at all. It was such a funny episode of S&T. Wow. I did. Who would have thought?
That's
oh, hell yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Isn't that the one where I left? I had to leave.
Yeah, you had to leave early.
We were between houses at that point. I think.
Believe so.
Yeah, so we were mid moving, and Sean had me come on, and then the place I was staying at, it was like way too late to be making noise, and so I had to like sign off. And John finished the episode. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy. But yeah, good recap of the story there, John.
I do it every year, so I might.
You do it every year. You're getting
Nate
good
Store
at
the
it.
Goddamn Goat, February 3rd, 2022, episode number 30. The first ever Am I the Asshole episode.
Oh, first official one. Yeah. I think
for a reason.
The original TikTok came from a story we did.
With
the original Reddit story.
Was it with Dustin?
I can't remember. I thought it was a bonus episode I did when we started doing Reddit reading TikToks.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter. But
Nate
yeah.
Store is the GOAT, Stevie, so absolutely.
She is.
Absolutely the GOAT.
So thank you, Be So Happy, for that question. Take it away, whoever is next.
Sean's next.
Oh, okay. Next one is, how did I read the first 2 stories? This seems fishy. Anyways.
We planned this.
The best reader.
Behind the scenes.
There was a time. All right. This next one is coming from Pippin Ground Score 3.
Ooh.
Oh, I think I saw Pippin in the chat. So
shout out Pippin.
They write, "Hi boys, a wholesome story for y'all. Last year, I went on my first solo trip to Ireland."
Accent.
Go ahead, Sean.
Conor McGregor. Who the fuck
is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
There you
That's
go.
Terrible. I don't think so.
I think it's better than some of your accents, to be fair.
Not a high bar, unfortunately. It was scary, exhilarating, and life-changing. I was on the dating sites, and after many swipes and conversations, there was one handsome, tall glass of water who stood out.
Ooh. Did you drink that tall glass of water?
Let's go.
Was your thirst quenched, Pippin?
I messaged him, and we hit it off quick. Sadly, I never got the chance to meet him in real life while I was there, but we never stopped texting, calling, and FaceTiming ever since.
Ooh.
In January, I flew back to meet him for 2 days. They put a skull emoji after that.
Dead.
Oh, I hope that. How'd you write this? It was the only time we had because of our busy schedules, but it was worth it. In April, he visited here for a week, took my virginity.
Oh, luck of the Irish. Talk about fuck of the Irish, baby. Let's go.
Who the fuck? And my family loves him and his accent, Lamau. We've been official for almost 6 months and 2 days, July 19th. And I will be on a flight to be with him for a week and to meet his family. I'm madly in love, and I'm incredibly grateful that I took the risk to travel to a country I have never been to. Never did I think a year ago I would be in this position or find someone who makes me feel worthy of love. I'm so happy, and I can't wait to be with my man once again.
Oh, Pippin.
Oh, Pippin.
Pippin. Pippin is pimpin'. I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah.
Big Pippin.
Love that story. That's such a positive story.
Love.
That's amazing. Yeah. I don't This is the issue with the positive ones. I don't really have anything to say. I'm happy for you. That's it.
Pippin got some appointments for days now.
Yeah.
Yo, Vio writing, Pippin is piping.
Oh,
There it is.
let's go.
There it is.
Carrie says, fuck the Irish in the good literal
Jesus.
sense.
Oh, okay. That's like, oh, we're going to start a war in the comments. All right, a couple donos here before we get on to the next one.
Ooh, the foot is shaking for needing a pee break.
Oh, I was
But-
like, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm like, damn, are you getting piped like Pippin or what?
No.
He's
Kidney
just excited
stones,
about the
baby.
donos.
That's where these donos are going for my fucking hospital check.
Elise, I hope that's how you pronounce that. Says happy anniversary, heart. I've been here before 8,000 and just love watching the podcast grow. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
What are we at now? 20?
For what?
20 a podcast on YouTube.
Oh,
20,000?
like 22,000, I think.
22? Okay, cool.
Sheesh.
Nice. Denise. Oh, I called you Dennis. I'm sorry. I am also an idiot. Self-proclaimed. I apologize for that. Sexy Chalky sends $5. Thank you for that. Ashley sends $5, says huge thanks and much love to you guys. I've been struggling a lot mentally recently, and this podcast is my go-to when I need a distraction. Thank you very much,
Thank
Ashley.
you,
for
Ashley.
that.
I'm glad we could help.
Yeah.
Damn, Sean, someone's calling you out by your lips, bro. It says, where's your lipstick?
Damn, shit. I put some more.
Damn, I'm being coming for your ass, bro.
Damn. Is that my
Zoom in-
goddamn mom?
It's
Can
Nancy
you
in
zoom
the
in
chat.
his face?
This is why I like being in the small camera.
Zoom it in, Josh.
I don't know how. Oh, wait, here we go.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Just solo it up.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Steffi Queen sends $7 and says from Walter and Dolly with love and hot pockets. Dang.
Oh,
Now I want a hot
Steffi.
pocket.
Steffi.
Hell yeah. Was there more? Oh, there is more. Sorry, there's so many.
All you YouTube members have to thank Steffi for.
That's our
For-
idea right there.
Yeah, the YouTube membership for sure.
Yeah.
Mary Gitz, 2011, the GOAT.
Goat.
Sends $5 and says, thank you for keeping me company as I am
Oh, no.
isolated due to having COVID. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Welcome to the gang, though.
Yeah.
First
COVID
time.
gang. And Pearly sends $3 and writes fist bump. Pear writing fist bump with written on his knuckles. I assume that's a sticker as well. I don't know. But thank you very much for those donos. Sean, take up the next one.
It's me.
I was going to say,
Yep.
wait a fucking second here.
I think
No,
it's me,
Sean.
right?
Sean, keep going, actually.
Is it me? No, it's you, Josh.
Oh, yeah, you kind of got to skip because you did the story.
Yeah.
Okay. This next one comes from Sam. Trigger warning for illness and hospitalization. So if that's something you don't want us to do, feel free to just mute us for like 10 minutes to be safe and then come back. All right. I have a wholesome one for you.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Wow.
Almost 2 years ago, I went into the doctor because I was experiencing awful fatigue and had bruises all over my body. I was diagnosed with, oh man. Oh, thank God you spelled it out for me. Okay, I was diagnosed with immune thrombocytopenia.
Quicker now.
Nope. That's what you're getting.
Thrombocytopenia. Thrombocytopenia.
There we
Oh,
go.
that's
Whatever
hard.
John said.
That's
Yeah, it's
hard.
obviously thrombocytopenia.
Nice.
Ooh.
Basically, my
Flex on
immune
him.
system was attacking the platelets in my blood, and we don't know why. It was hell. The meds we tried made me miserable. My body absorbed the platelets I received from multiple infusions. I was in and out of emergency rooms. My insurance company refused to authorize the treatment. My hermeologist, hematologist,
Hematologist.
hematologist. Thank you, Jesus. Why did I get this one?
Reparations.
My hematologist knew I needed, and eventually it got so bad I needed hospitalizations. For context, my platelets were at 1,000, and the low end of normal is 1,000 or 150,000. Holy
Oh
shit!
my God.
Straight up could have died. Thanks, insurance.
Jesus.
American, I think. Right?
Probably.
Yeah. I was hospitalized for 2 days and 3 nights, and here's the wholesome part. My partner of 2 years at the time and I had just moved in together the month prior. He sleeps with his baby blanket every night. It's just a comfort thing. Plus, he's tall, and it's the perfect size to cover his arms, while the rest of his blanket covers his legs and torso. My second night in the hospital, I started crying because I missed our dog and bed. This man brought me his baby blanket because it smelled like him and our dog and thought it would bring me comfort. He was right. That small, sweet gesture made a miserable and terrifying experience bearable. Happy to report 1 spleen removal, and 2 years later, I am perfectly healthy again. And that sweet man and I are still together.
Hell yeah.
Double fuck yeah.
I keep telling him I'm going to make him a husband someday, and that is a threat.
Sam, you better threat the fuck away, Sam.
Oh, yeah. That's an awesome story. Love that. Yeah. Just it's the little things that mean the most when you're in a tough time. So
yeah. Shout out to your partner for
Yeah.
giving you the baby blanket that reminds you of your home and comfort. And sometimes that's all you need to get better. So you got yourself a good one, Sam. Threaten him every single day that you're going to make a husband out of him someday.
You keep acting up like that, I'm going to make you a husband.
Keep being wholesome. I'm going to fucking put a ring on it.
Fuck yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Be like that Olympian. I think she ran her race and then immediately proposed to her boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Said something about like her or her favorite number is 9 or something like that. And she finished the race in a certain time. She's like, oh, it's a sign. I'm about to marry this fool.
Damn.
Love to see it.
What a flex.
All right. that is a flex. Damn. You want to read supers or like, do you want me to go out to the story?
Sure. We could do a couple supers here. From Anna sends 100.
Was that Mexican
MXN?
pesos?
I assume that's Mexican pesos. Yeah. I don't know the conversion rate, so I'm not going to do it in my head, but I joined the Patreon so I would be mentioned in your video like years ago. Ha ha ha. Thanks for all the laughs.
Well, there you go, Anna. Still here.
Full circle.
Wow.
Full circle.
Robin sends $2 and says, thank you guys for getting me through my worst days. I'm glad we could help. It's crazy when people send us that because I'm like, we're just 3 idiots.
To this day, we still
but I
are.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Lilybug sends $10 and says, I'm about to get back surgery for the 2nd time this year, and I want to thank you guys for helping keep my spirits up during what has been a year of absolute emotional and physical fuckitude.
Ooh, that's
I
a
heart
good one.
you. Wow.
Physical
thank you very much.
fuckitude is
Fuckitude.
a good word. I'm
is a
gonna
great word.
start using that.
That's a great one.
Shout
thank
out
you very
to
much,
Lily. Thank you,
Lily.
Lily, and hopefully everything goes
got
well
it.
with the surgery. You got this shit.
I know it's hard to see me down here, but I'm giving you a heart.
We're hearting you too here because Josh can do it now.
It's been a while, but I
Yeah,
can
it's
do
been
it.
a while.
Yeah.
All right, I'm up for a story.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well,
Don't ask me. I've already got it wrong. So.
Yeah, well, I'm stealing Josh's bit here because not only am I doing Am I the Asshole, I'm stealing his goat as well. Because this is from Jody, aka Hop Into It.
Whoa.
Goat them. The title is Am I the Asshole for not buying my husband a toothbrush?
I don't think so. I think you can get your own toothbrushes, right?
I think so.
All right.
I agree.
Let's start. All right. First off, I know how ridiculous this sounds. So the other day I was in town and needed a new toothbrush and toothpaste for a toddler. And they put their 21-month female, not that it matters. Sorry, I just read that. I bought myself one at the same time. Later on, mentioned to my husband how I had to buy myself a pink toothbrush as the one I wanted didn't have any other colors. Anyway, I noticed in the morning my toothbrush was wet. I asked my husband if he had used it, and he said, I thought I'd got it for him. He asked, so you bought everyone a new toothbrush, but not me? The reason I didn't buy him one is because he never buys himself one. It's just one more thing he expects me to do. He probably needed a new one months ago as he brushes hard and the bristles are squashed. He could get one from the supermarket when doing the food shop, or even if he asked me to get him one whilst I'm shopping. Whilst I am shopping, I would. I just can't stand that he just expected me to do it. I was moaning to my mom, and she was like, "It's just a toothbrush. Why would you just not pick it up?" But it's not about the toothbrush. It's another thing I added to my mental load. And that's probably something that I was going to go with that as well. I did start to think that maybe I needed to let it go. We have been together for 20 years. I haven't washed his clothes for about 6 or 7 years because he wasn't doing his share of chores. I've bought him a separate wash basket, but he still leaves his dirty clothes on the bathroom floor, and they will stay there until I can't cope anymore and dump them back down his side of the bed. He has improved with doing daily chores without me having to ask, and I do think that it's partly down to you guys. We will listen to your podcast during dinner, and I think that the things you say are sinking in, and I can see he is trying, even though he could do better. So I'm torn between feeling petty, but also justified. So am I the asshole for not buying my husband a toothbrush? And I put, P.S. I love you guys. Thanks for a great podcast.
I gotta say, not the asshole. It's such a small thing that he can easily do himself. And yeah, you're not his mother. You don't have to like buy things for him. Again, it's nice if you do that for your partner, but it shouldn't be expected. It's like one of those things where it's like, I shouldn't be like, I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. Like as a partner, you can get that stuff for yourself. And like she said, it's one less mental load off of her to think about. Same with the laundry, cooking, like anything like that stuff. It weighs on you. So if you feel like it's weighing on you too much, it's not on you to do it for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I see somebody in the comments like you could just get a free one from the dentist.
True.
And then also, if dentistry, I know a lot of people hate going to the dentist, so if that's not your thing, they're like $2. It's kind of just it's like kind of like the other stories where it's kind of just like it's the principle of the thing, not really the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, him just being like, why wouldn't you also buy me a toothbrush? Well, because you're a grown man, I think probably would answer that. I would say thank you for listening to the show. Hate to roast a listener.
It sounds like he's improving,
but
slightly.
Slowly but surely, hopefully.
Slowly but surely, improving, and so that's good. But yeah, I would say maybe next time don't use things without talking to each other first.
I forgot about that part
because
he used her toothbrush.
Yeah, just use your toothbrush. That's pretty gross. I think. Is that the dirtiest part of our body? The mouth?
I could think of a couple other ones, but
I think your booty's surely dirtier than the mouth.
Yeah,
I got a bidet. I keep my shit clean.
Sponsor us, please.
Please, we've been begging for years.
So long.
But not the asshole. You spoke to your husband about this kind of thing. He's slowly improving, and this is hopefully just another thing that he continues to improve on. And hopefully at a faster rate. 20 years is a long time to get your stuff together, Mr. Hop into it. So let's
hop into it.
Let's hop into it.
I'm gonna need you to hop into it a little faster, mister. I mean, the boy said it best already, and I think OP already knows that there is a lot of mental load associated with. I can understand getting for the kid because the kid is how old, if I'm not mistaken, like very young. So of course you're gonna get something for your kid, but he's a grown dude. He can figure that out. And if it's something that he's like, oh shit, as someone who brushes really, bad too, I tend to bite my toothbrush. If it's needed, then I'll just go to the store. If it seemed like they go to the store already, and like what the boy said already, you're not their mother, so they can figure it out themselves. And hopefully, if you're listening to this, husband, speed it up, buddy. You got this.
No, hop into it, John. Come on, we had a whole thing going.
Oh, we did. I forget. Again, I'm raw dogging life right now. It's fucking 6:47. My shit is
meds
gone.
are dry.
It's dry as hell.
I would say if you don't have one, some of them are expensive, I guess.
Electric toothbrush.
But electric toothbrush, you don't have to go so hard. It's doing the work for you. You kind of just.
Mine's still.
I'm the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm bad.
Yeah.
My dentist every time is like, you got to brush lighter. I'm like, I thought I've been doing that. Just slowly getting away my
You're
gums.
too strong, dude.
Yeah. Well,
I watch like videos of dogs when I'm brushing my teeth, and I get like cuteness aggression. I'm like, it's so cute. And I bite my fucking toothbrush.
okay. Couple more donos, not Venmos. Brett sends $2 and says, "Who's your number one OPP?"
Who's your number
Greg
one
Abbott?
op?
Josh, you just. I've never seen a more white thing that you've done, brother. That's.
OPP in Ontario is Ontario Police. That's why I went there. My bad.
Also, our ops.
What? Go ahead if anyone has an answer.
Oh,
my wife is my biggest op.
God,
she bullies me every day, people, but in the most loving way possible. Love you, dear. If you're watching.
Okay, I think I need this term explained to me then.
Your number one opponent.
Opponent, yeah.
I don't know if I have one. Go ahead, Sean, if you got someone.
He got Greg Abbott already.
Greg Abbott. I understand.
Oh, you got more. Damn, how many ops you got?
Like the whole government of Israel, Trump,
Doug Ford.
There. Every popular streamer that says I don't want to get into politics. Every popular streamer that says they do want to get into politics and then gets Trump on a stream. What the fuck? Yeah.
Cody Co.
More ops, Cody Co. All the weird pedos. Aubrey
is our. Yeah, that's got to be it.
I was waiting.
Okay. I learned a new word today, guys. Wow.
White boy.
My bad. I've never felt older than in that moment on live while trying to figure out what that word meant.
He's like, what's the he throwing up gang signs? Hey, I'm from the OPP, dog. What's up?
Christina? Is that how you say that?
Christiane.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Since $5 and says, "You are my favorite idiots." Well,
thank you.
Thank you. That's an honor.
Idiotness there. So, yeah. Next story. Is it
Sean?
Oh yeah, let's get fucking into it, baby.
I was gonna say, is it me, Jesus?
Rachel, show me. Have y'all seen that TikTok?
Yeah. Give it to me, Rachel.
Jesus is in Ohio. Rachel, where? All right, this one is coming from Diamond.
Ooh, shine bright.
Trigger warning: mother-in-law and religion.
Ooh, perfect guy to read it. Perfect guy to read it.
Dangerous combo.
I don't know if this is an "Am I the asshole" or just a venting post, but my mother-in-law is no longer allowed at my house. A year and a half ago, my fiance at the time, now husband,
hey, let's get it.
Love.
Right, let's go, Diamond. Hopefully you got a nice diamond.
We're moving into a new apartment. She was insistent on trying to help, but I told her that I had everything under control and I didn't need it. She insisted, and I decided this was not a battle I wanted to play, and against my better judgment, allowed her to help. Well, we ended up getting into a heated argument. I told her to leave me alone for a couple of days. Parentheses. There's more that happened and can go into more detail if needed. Close parentheses. Once the move was completed and I had a chance to calm down, I sent her an apology text, basically saying, I apologize for how I acted and the words that I said while I was very stressed out, trying to move and run a business at the same time. Oh, get your bag, girl.
Oh, Diamond. Yeah. Let's go.
Diamond getting diamond. Parentheses. I own a garage. She didn't respond right away. Then 2 days later, she sent me a long text, basically said that I was, quote, a terrible person and said mean things. But she's had some time to think about it and that she apologized to God and God forgave her. Therefore, I should be able to forgive her.
That's wild.
I'm not bashing religion. You're allowed to believe in whatever you want to believe in, but not everyone has to believe in the same thing that you do.
Josh famously doesn't believe in.
You famously don't either.
I responded.
That's your bit, okay?
Oh, yeah. Cults.
I responded with, I'm sorry, but I do not accept your apology.
Talk your shit, Diamond.
You know that I am not religious and I do not believe in your God. So until you apologize to me, I do not accept it. And you're not allowed over at our house, which is my safe space. It's been a year and a half, and she keeps telling everyone that she's tried everything and that I just can't seem to forgive her. And she doesn't understand why we can't put our differences aside. But I'm still waiting for an apology. Keep in mind, our wedding was last October, and she was still not speaking to me. Should I just let it go and move forward, or should I stand my ground and keep my boundary?
Hell no. Stand on business, Diamond.
On
Until
okay.
they formally apologize to you. That's when you can kind of extend an olive branch. And only if you want to. It sounds like this mother-in-law is not good for your mentals. And they seem to be kind of intrusive in a lot of things. So if it's your prerogative for them to never step a foot in your house, that is your house, that is your rules. And until they apologize, not God himself, but your mother-in-law, then you have all the right in the world to just ignore them or cut ties with them altogether. Your house, your rules.
Yeah, it's wild to be like, I prayed to God, he forgave me, so you need to forgive me. It's like, that's not an apology. Yeah, until she asks for forgiveness or apologizes in any sort of way, yeah, you don't owe her anything. You had a fight, and no matter who's right or wrong in that scenario, you got to apologize. So if she hasn't done that, you don't owe her shit.
Agreed.
All right, Josh, you want to read the next one?
Sorry, Charlie in chat said, I've tried nothing, and nothing has worked. I thought that was good. Yeah, I'll read. I got a couple of donos here, and then I will read the next one. Salty C sends $2 and said, this is for Josh and his Noah Khan hat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I'll put myself on the big screen for this one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Love Noah Khan. If anyone has not checked him out, you should do so. Actually, I think I showed John and Sean when we were in Texas.
Yeah. It's the season of the sticks, and good song.
Damn. I want his hat exactly like this, but it says Sean
Noah
Salvino.
Yeah.
Noah Sean.
I'm actually
Sean.
opening up for Noah on the next door. It's
Wow.
crazy how quickly
Crazy.
it happened.
I'm excited.
Venmo season.
You heard one of the cameos where I sing.
Steffi signed up for 4 months and said, can y'all do one of the stories as a judge and jury for us? We'll judge, you defend / prosecute. Oh God, it's gonna be so hard to
Well, whoever lands on it.
But yeah, we could do that.
There's a story here somewhere.
Oh yeah, we could definitely do one somewhere here. Tabby also gifted 10 memberships, so anyone who received that, shout out to Tabby.
Shout out Tabby.
Hell yeah. Merle sends $12 and says, love you guys. Thank you for the videos and podcasts. I love listening to your stories and thoughts. Have fun in your live show and good night from Germany. It's 2 p.m. here. I think 2 p.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. probably.
Maybe 2 a.m.
Yeah. But we also don't have no idea. But have a good night and shout out to Germany in the
Go
chat.
ahead, John.
9. That's the only word.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
Ray sends $5 and said, I rolled a fat ass J for this. You have been a friend to me in times when I thought the loneliness would yeet me. Thanks for more than you know. Shout out to you, Ray, and Hopefully you're having a good time, if you know what I mean.
Enjoy.
Oh, here we go, Sean. From Claire, sends $2, says, made it to the live. Hello from Scotland.
From Scotland. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was... Oh, yeah. No, I don't got it.
That was guttural.
I know Scottish is guttural, is it not?
Come on, Braveheart.
Oh,
Put a brave face right
man.
now.
Oh, my God. Fuck me. I apologize to the whole continent of Europe.
Not even Scotland will do. The entire continent.
Yeah.
And then last
From
one here
Scotland.
There you go.
before I move on. From Beth, sends 250 PHP.
That's gotta be Philippine pesos.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Maybe.
You would know. I have no idea. Says happy 3rd year, Reddit on Wiki. Thank you for your takes, which bring light to setting boundaries, encouraging communication, and giving us women a glimpse of where the bar should be set.
Ooh,
More
still
years
low,
to come.
but
Still low.
still low.
An inch off the ground.
But I appreciate the message.
Sean and I can relate.
Yeah, inch off the ground. We fucking wish, brother.
Okay, I'll get into the next one here from Luca.
Ooh.
This one's more just a message. Says, hi guys, just want to send you a little message to say thank you and compliment you on the amazing job you've been doing. I love the podcast, and while my life is always changing, you guys have been a positive, constant factor in my life. Since I started listening twice a week in June 2022,
Oh, wow.
God, that is 2 years ago. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I've moved abroad from the Netherlands to Paris, started my master's, did my first ever internship, fell in love, traveled around the world, and fought my way through depression. All in 2 years. That is impressive. I hope you're watching the Olympics in Paris, or protesting it, whatever you want to do there. When I just moved to Paris, I listened to the podcast every Saturday morning while going for groceries, which is now one of my sacred memories. Often the podcast was a true pick-me-up, the push I needed to start cooking, cleaning, or running errands while listening. Finally, last month, for the first time, I became a Patreon member. My boyfriend encouraged me. Shout out to him.
Shout out boyfriend.
Yeah, shout out to him. Appreciate you, brother.
And I'm never leaving. Again, merci beaucoup, and I wish you all a nice summer. And John and Sean, good luck with the election.
Oh,
We
God,
need
thank
it.
you. We
I will say-
need all the luck.
It's probably more positive than when they sent that message. So it's looking better and better every day.
Yeah, balls
Yeah,
to the
go.
walls. I think I like that guy.
I like that
To the
slogan.
window, to the walls, to the sweat drop down my. Okay, never mind.
I saw someone had there was like a Harris Walls, and it sounds kind of like Harry Balls.
Mm. We're not
I saw
sponsored
that
by
meme.
this specific product anymore, so I ain't gonna go there.
Yeah. But thank you very much, Luca, for sending that in, and sending those nice messages.
All right. I guess I'm up. This one is also a message from Sean. You're gonna like this from Fuck G Abbott.
Oh, yeah. Fuck him.
First and foremost, I love listening to y'all, and congrats on 3 years. Y'all are doing amazing and help brighten my week as I waste away in corporate America. I wish you all happiness and success so all 3 of you can be free of corporate life. We just need one more. One more.
Guy.
You guys are the best and one of my favorite YouTube channels to listen to. I appreciate the different opinions and
One of.
perspectives. Yeah, who are the other ones? Those are our biggest ops, okay?
Shots and thoughts.
Those are our biggest OPPs, all right?
Yeah.
I appreciate the different opinions and perspectives y'all have with the various stories, as well as shaming those truly awful people in some of the stories. I have some great men in my life, but it is still refreshing to see men with microphones who aren't assholes. Again, happy 3 years, and I wish you all the best. Love, Ash. Shout out, Ash. Thank
Thank you, Ash, for that. That's awesome message.
Not going to lie. I think I can read these next 2 messages, and then if I don't leave, I will piss my pants.
How close do we get in the betting pool? Who got it right?
This one is coming from the GOAT, Mary Gitz, 2011. They're writing, right now I am dealing with the worst heartache I have ever been through, and listening to you 3 has been helping me get through this. I'm even going back to listening from episode 0.
Oof.
Thank you guys for always being amazing and funny. Mary,
That's
so sorry to hear that.
I feel like it's gonna make your heart ache worse listening
I
to
was gonna
those
say,
early episodes, Mary.
You know you're in a bad place when you go to episode 0 on this.
We were talking about thick balangs back then. Forget.
I think you just need to repeat the John Cena, Randy Orton part if you're truly feeling down. That makes me happy.
That almost got us banned.
Speaking of happy, Sean, get your ass your toilet.
I got one more. I got one more.
Yeah, one more. Then we'll
Fuck
read
my
donos.
kidneys. This next one is from Charlie. He writes, I am almost 5 months into my transition, and I have my top surgery scheduled for December. I listen to the pod every day, and I've watched/listened to every episode except the first 10. Good choice.
Good choice.
At
Charlie.
least 3 times. Keep
Hell
up
yeah.
the great work, smiley face. Thank you, Charlie.
And
Yeah.
congrats to the transition,
Also-
Charlie.
And whoever had 1 minute or 1 hour and 5 minutes, kudos. You
You're
got
correct.
it.
Petition
you saw like a little bit of ass as he left.
Hell yeah.
Love that, Sean.
Too bad it
Yeah,
wasn't on
you
the
got
big screen.
Bakeries, bro. What's up?
Also, petition Sean to change transition to be the official word.
Yes,
I like it.
I would love that.
All right, we'll leave some donos here while we're waiting for Sean to get back.
Because y'all about to do asshole court after this.
Yeah. Well, actually, we'll put him on the big screen just so when he comes back.
Yeah, when he comes back.
And it zooms in a little on his closet. You can see how messy it is.
Everyone, when Sean gets back, just comment like a clapping emoji or something.
Yeah, applause him.
Yeah, applause him.
Claire,
Or the worst pun you can think of just to piss him off.
poop emoji.
Yeah.
Claire sends $2. Says, "Oh my God, Sean, ha ha ha, that was just awful." I forget what that was in reference to,
It's
but
probably one of his accents.
oh yeah, that's probably what it was. You're right. Sienna sends a peach. Thank you, Sienna. That's our wedding. We gotta save that money.
What are you doing?
Amelia sends $5 and says, because Sean's Scottish accent made me choke on and almost spill my popcorn. We are not liable for any accents that make you choke. A Spooky Tales. Shout out
Christina. Hey,
says-
Christina.
Everyone go check out A Spooky Tales after this. Great podcast.
Yes.
She sends $10 and says, I gotta go record now, but love you guys even though I don't edit anymore. I still listen to every episode. LOL. Keep it up, heart.
Yeah. Shout out
Thank you,
Christina
Christina.
and Carmen and MJ
Yeah.
as well.
For those who didn't know, Christina used to edit our videos and like our podcast before I came on full time. And then
Exactly.
last one from, oh no, John, read this out.
Member for 4 months. Level Rich. Oh, John said it right. Christy Ann. See, is that right?
Okay, Christy
Nice.
Ann, there you go.
I'm up. Oh wait, no, you're still going.
Well, there's still a couple more here. Sorry. Griffin sends $5. Says just a small contribution to the Get Sean Out of Corporate America Fund.
Thank you.
Sean's just here in time for that. Lil Skiden says $5. Please buy Sean some cranberry juice.
What does that do?
It's supposed to help when you have a UTI or something like that.
Oh, no, it doesn't hurt down there. It's just
Small bladder.
drink a lot of water.
He does drink a lot of water. It's probably healthier, to be honest, but God, it stops our recording sometimes right in the middle.
Too many
Not gonna lie,
times.
this is my what is it? My safety or my emotional or whatever.
Water bottle.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I skipped therapy for this. I hope you didn't.
Oh no.
Sends $2.80 for Sean to take a pee break because he deserves it.
Oh, just
Sean's new username should be I skip P for this.
but I never do.
He never does. And then last one here, and we'll get into another story. Miss
Emotional support water bottle.
Emotional Support Water Ball. There you go. Miss Layla Joy says, wait for it. Words with a clock as the A.
Has to be a sticker.
What that mean?
Gotta be. Oh my God. I was like, am I losing my mind? I don't understand what that means. But thank you for that. I'll move into the next story here. Sent in by Marie, I think. Oh, wait, I'll put myself big. Sorry, I mixed it up. Are
we doing it? Are we doing it?
We're doing it.
All right.
Court is
Is
in session.
Oh, I thought Sean was going to yell it. But
Oh. Court is now in session.
Okay. I'm going to do a coin flip. Call heads or tails, John.
Oh, you know I'm calling heads, baby.
It is tails.
God
Sean,
damn
you
it.
get to
Oh,
pick
yeah.
whether you are defending or prosecuting Mary or Marie.
These are listener sent, so I'm gotta defend. Gotta defend.
All right, John, you are prosecuting. And someone commented that defender always goes last. So you will be also going first.
Oh, I'm going first?
You will be like
Okay, all right.
giving your case after I read it first.
So I'm prosecution, right? So I'm trying to attack OP.
You are trying to attack our
All right.
listener
Wow.
live.
A patron. Live in front of everyone.
This is live. Holy shit. All
Someone
right.
who pays us money, you are attacking them.
Okay.
Something I never thought I'd see happen. But
Someone that
Let's do
pays your bills now, John.
your salary.
That's crazy. I would never.
I would.
Me neither.
You think I could give a fuck, Marie?
All right. So am I the asshole for not wanting to marry my man after he front hugged another woman? So sounding like a tough one for you, John, right off the bat.
Okay.
I know that this title is a bit crazy, but this is my real life sad face, and I am really needing advice. God damn, this is going to be a tough one for you, John, I think. I, 23 female, and my fiance, 27 male.
Oh, that's already illegal.
Illegal. Illegal.
Fuck, I should have chose tails.
Oh, just wait for it. Have been together for 5 years. So
Wait,
18?
quick maths.
18?
18 and 22?
Yeah.
Illegal.
Thank you for pulling that back. I appreciate that.
I figured.
Oh, and we have had a constant arguments about how our love languages are completely different from each other. My love languages are physical touch and quality time, and his are acts of services and gifts. Over the years, that has really put a strain on a relationship between him and I. He has told me that he is not a touchy-feely person and that he cannot show me love in that way, but that he does show his love in other ways. The issue comes from a reunion we attended this past weekend. We attended this reunion because my fiance wanted to tell those he did not like to F off and lick his balls. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
I guess it's a high school reunion?
Oh, okay.
That's what I would guess, but I actually don't know. Weird to want to go to that and tell people that. But anyway.
Nothing says you didn't get the best of me more than telling them you didn't get the best of me.
10 years later.
10 years later. I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah. But that is not all what happened. When we entered the reunion, I was holding my fiance's hand, and as soon as he saw someone he knew, he pulled away from me aggressively. Then, as soon as he saw a woman he knew, he hugged her, and they went over their high school days together. I was upset that he hugged her without having to ask when I have to beg him several times to get a hug, or for him to even hold my hand. I know it seems like a small one-time issue, but that's only half true. I feel pretty shitty when I saw that, knowing how much work I would have to do to get any physical touch from him, and the woman only had to say hello. We are scheduled to get married later this year, but I don't know now, so am I the asshole?
Oh,
Wow.
listen here, Marie. And people of the court, live chat. For everyone to see, judge,
There we go.
defense,
Executioner.
executioner.
I'm
Thank you
not the
for
bailiff.
allowing me to type the time of day to argue on behalf of my client here. Oh, I don't have a client. I'm prosecuting you.
Yeah.
I am stalling right now because I have no say in this shit. But Marie, you say that there is some problems with physical intimacy, physical touch. Your fiance doesn't like to give you hugs and all that. But you got to think of the situation where you're at. It sounds like what? A high school reunion that you visited or attended at some point? I don't know any Bible verses off the bat, Violet. Apologize for that. What if this person has been their childhood friend from the very beginning, right? And they've experienced life together. And if it's a high school reunion, chances are that this is probably one of their toughest years of their life. They probably experienced shit during high school. And for them to have a reaction to lick my balls to someone they don't like, chances are they've been bullied throughout high school, or they had a lot of ops or OPPs, like what Josh mentioned.
Yeah.
Maybe the feeling of elation just kind of took over the body, you know? And it's just seeing an old friend, an old acquaintance, and say like, hey, you were the best part of the worst time of my life, which is high school. Is this relationship illegal? In the court of the law or the court of Sean's law? It could be.
Could be.
But in this, it is.
Yeah.
Is.
Definitely.
But to break off a relationship from a front hug is wild to me.
All right.
Marie, you got to ask yourself, is this worth ruining a relationship or throwing it all away just for a front hug? That's all I ask.
Okay. Sean, defense.
Oh.
Limber up. Yeah. Stretch it out. Yeah. Decorum.
Not even needed, unfortunately.
So calm. I've never seen him this calm on it.
I've never had the one where you could just
bam out of the park.
Wow. I can't believe. Bat flip. Yeah, y'all. I mean, come on. I don't need to go too hard. John is obviously lying
Grasping
through his teeth. He doesn't even believe what he says.
I don't.
This guy fucking sucks. Not only before all the crimes he has committed, it sounds, y'all started dating when you were 18. When did he meet you? You know, unfortunately, right off the bat, I mean, I guess technically in the Sean rule, not illegal, but not great. I'll tell you that. Not great. Yeah, because the over 25. I don't know. There's so many amendments.
Addendums.
We are
stop talking while I'm up.
Dum-dums.
Dum-dums. But yeah, okay. Now we get into the crime. You gotta beg this guy for a fucking hug.
Hey, where my hug at?
For a hug, yeah. You gotta be like, where my hug at? This is your fiance, dude. He should be even it. What are his acts of service and gifts? He sure as hell ain't serving or giving gifts. So he's capping. One, two. You have to beg for a hug. He fucking threw your hand out and then ran and gave somebody a front hug. Not great. Not great after having to beg for hugs. I mean, I don't think there's too much I really have to argue. The story itself is just a list of red flags. And you know what you need to do, Marie. You need to cut the weight loose. Get him out of there. He doesn't deserve you. You're still young. You deserve someone that loves you for who you are and that can, meet you at your love languages. And they don't have to have the same exact love languages, but they have to respect yours. And your current fiance obviously does not respect yours. And, it's just, I don't know. I just would not feel super, wanted or loved if they are just so easily able to physically toss your hand aggressively down to fucking jet and hug somebody else. It would be done for me personally. So, Marie, you are not the asshole. And I think anybody who thinks you are,
I think you're an asshole, Marie.
Honestly needs to go to fucking
Don't
jail.
don't marry, Marie. Don't marry.
Wow. So we'll let you decide in the court of public opinion who is correct here.
I mean, obviously.
Either way, appreciate you sending in the message.
Thank you.
And
hopefully
you
everything
get
gets
some-
sorted out, Mary.
Yeah, hopefully you figure it out and figure out what you want. But yeah, wild. Wild of him, in my opinion.
Yeah. Listen
Tell
to
him
mid score.
Tell him to suck
Run
your balls,
now.
Marie.
Listen to mid score. Run now. Divorce is expensive. Not worth it.
Hell yeah. All right. A couple of donos here. Prachi sends $10. Says, thanks just for being a lovely and funny part of my weekly routine for the past 1.5 years.
Ooh.
Heart. I'll be sad to stop being a rich starting next month because I start my master's and will be worth $65,000. Holy shit.
It's okay.
yeah,
we
yeah.
are going to keep tabs. So when you're done with your master's program, we'll take a fat check later on. It's okay.
I see.
We'll still be here.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
We'll still be
there's
here.
compound interest in this shit. So we'll just bill you later. It's okay.
And you'll be a rich when you're done your master's.
Yes.
Lils sends $5.50.
Sticker.
Must be a sticker.
Sending a shooting star.
Shooting star. Airplanes in the night sky. Am I right? Jody sends $5 and said, I'm dropping to sleep, so I'm off. Enjoy the rest of the live. Happy 3 years and thanks for being amazing, guys. Thank you, Jody.
Good night, Jody.
Isles of Nick sends $2. Says, happy 3 years, guys. I loved every minute. Heart.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. John,
It's me.
believe you're up next, buddy.
All right. This one is from Raccoon. And they
Whoa.
ask, hi there. Have been a longtime fan and a rich. Y'all help my overnight go by so quick and help me throughout my sleepless days. Got a question to ask if possible. I've been dating my best friend boyfriend / best friend, and they put 3 years friends for over 5+ years. When would you say it's time to move on? I love him, but there's no indication of marriage or wanting to move in that direction. I'm scared of marriage and moving away, but with him, I would gladly move and go on this adventure, but it seems like that's the last thing on his mind. I have no one to ask. Sorry and thank you.
Gotta say, it really depends on how old y'all are.
That's true.
If you guys are still in school or like just freshly out of school, I know like it's fine to have like what your own timeline that you're looking at, but you got to communicate that with your partner. But like if he's still in school or if you're still in school, then it varies differently. You know what I mean? Like from your early 20s to your late 20s on when you should expect like a proposal or something like that. So yeah, the biggest thing I would say is what the chat is saying right now, communication. Just talk about it. See where he's at, where his head's at. Talk about like timeline he's expecting. You can't read each other's minds. So maybe he has been thinking about it and you just don't know. And there's nothing worse or nothing that like bad that can come of it. At least if it's like he's not looking for it, then you have an answer. And you can, move on and find someone else. But you won't know until you communicate.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of with Josh. I mean, if marriage isn't, I don't know if it's something you want. It sounds like you're scared of it, but you would marry this person, but they're also kind of not interested in marriage at the moment. So, it sounds like on paper, not too huge of a problem. So if this is kind of just like, oh, all our friends are getting married, we've been dating a long time, it feels like we should get married, but none of us are thinking about marriage, then everyone has their own path. No one, if y'all are both like not wanting to get married, there are lifelong partners who just don't get married. That's just not a thing they want to do, so they don't do it. And that's completely fine and normal. Just because all your friends are doing something doesn't mean you have to also do that. But yeah, if that's not the case and you do want to get married, then yeah, like what everyone's saying, communication is key. Talk it out. That'll only help y'all grow stronger as a couple or stronger as friends.
Everyone's actually saying money in the chat.
Yes, because I was going to ask that question. People, what is the most important part about a relationship?
Money.
Money.
I'm
Absolutely.
confused now. I never know.
We always say money, but the boys already said it. Communication is a thing, and when it seems like you guys have been friends for a long time, and it seems like you've been in each other's lives for quite some time, you got to have that tough conversation. If you just got to sit down one day, just be like, hey, where do you think this is going? Is marriage going to be on the table? And ultimately, only you and your partner can decide if it's like, hey, is this going anywhere or not? But you have to have that talk. Otherwise, it's not going to progress, or it's not going to get resolved in any way, shape, or form. So it's really up to you guys. Age could probably, factor in like where you're at in your life and how where you want to end up someday. But you just got to talk, and it is going to be a difficult conversation. You might hear what you want to hear. You might not hear what you want to hear, but you'd rather do it now instead of like waiting till later on and say, oh my God, we just wasted our time, this and that. Try to do it as soon as possible if you can. That's kind of my piece about it.
Sweet.
All right. Moving on.
You're up next, buddy.
Next one is coming from Lofty Andy, who is also a longtime patron. I remember reading that name.
Hell yeah.
Trigger warnings for mentions of assault/abuse.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Parentheses SA and physical. So that doesn't sound like a good time. Take a long pee break, maybe 10 minutes.
Take a Sean pee break.
Yeah.
Have a sit, watch some TikToks.
Let's get into it. I, 33 female, have a brother, Alec, 40 male, who is due to get married later this year. I don't have an amazing relationship with him, but it is cordial. We chat every now and then, and we joke about stuff, but we have largely different views on life. I am far more left-leaning, NDP, where he leans far more right, conservative. We
Canadian.
can't have...
Is that what it is?
We can't have...
Yeah, the NDP is Canadian.
I thought you were making a conservative Canadian joke there.
Oh, no.
We can't have in-depth conversations at all because he always believes he's right, and because he's older, he knows better. I gotta say, when you are over maybe 18, I don't think that...
It's an even play.
I think we're all the same here. That excuse is out the window, Alec.
Mm-hmm.
Except for you, Drake.
Aubrey. I have another brother, Eli, 44, who I have a terrible or non-existent relationship with. He has always been the abusive one. He has always been abusive one way or another to each person in my family. My most prominent memory is him punching the door above my head, shattering 2 layers of glass and cutting me with them. Jesus Christ. The only reason he didn't get me was because I dodged. He has abused one of my family members in every way possible, emotionally, physically, and sexually.
Jeez.
His family member will not go to the authorities, unfortunately, because there's no proof. Fuck. The reason why I have no relationship on top of this is how he's treated my parents, in particular, my mother. My father passed away several years ago, so there's no involvement with him now for obvious reasons. He has blamed her for every bad thing that has happened in his life. Long story short, he doesn't take responsibility for his own actions, and it's always somebody else's fault. I dropped my relationship with him entirely when he said point blank to my mother that when she dies, he's going to be upset that there's no money for him because she's using it all. She's, parentheses, her retirement fund, hers. So, yeah, I have no love for this guy.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you at all.
Frankly, I am at the point where when he passes, I will just shrug my shoulders and call it a day. I plan on asking Alec if Eli is going to his wedding. If he says yes, I don't know what to do. Do I say I'm not going to protect myself? Do I go in spite of my feelings and just do my best to ignore him because I know it would hurt Alec a lot if I didn't go, especially since I know my sister, Sarah, 37, and my third brother, Chris, 48, are not planning on going due to past trauma, which would mean only I would go with my mother, who has accessibility issues, and I am the one who helps her. I'm extremely uncomfortable going because I would absolutely have to play nice. I do not want to make my brother's wedding a bad time for him. We've already had one of those. And I don't want to speak to Eli at all, but I know he would want to interact with us. It's a weird situation, and I have a lot of people telling me their opinions, but I'd like to know yours and the delightful community that's been grown. So, would I be the asshole for not going to my brother's wedding, even as the only sort of neutral party? P.S. My mom wants to go because she adores family and bonds, and while she respects my feelings about Eli, she doesn't like them and wants to support my brother. And she doesn't know the scope of Eli's abuse. Edit. I'm also somewhat physically afraid of Eli. He is a very fight first sort of person, and he uses his strength in intimidating ways. I have no doubt he'd throw a punch if things got too heated.
Oof.
Ooh, this one is tough.
I mean, it's the answer is not tough. You wouldn't be the asshole if that was the case.
Yeah.
However, I would say I would talk to Alec first to actually get an answer to see if your brother is invited. Because this could just be something that's like, oh, he's not even invited, and then you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And if he is, maybe explain to Alec and say, hey, I'm not coming, and mom's probably not coming because I'm the one who takes her because of this. And I'm sure Alec would understand that, and then he's got to make a decision on who he'd rather there more. And if he chooses the abusive brother, that's a tough
stance for him to
take. That I would be like, okay, well, maybe I have to go no contact with you as well, which is tough. But if he's siding with someone that abusive and that terrible, then yeah, it's not healthy to have them in your life either. So for your own mental sanity, just talk with your brother first, find out if Eli's coming, and then make a decision based off that. But you wouldn't be the asshole if you didn't go.
Yeah, completely agree with what Josh mentioned already. At the end of the day, it's all about protecting your peace. And it sounds like this person has done irreversible damage to not only you, but it seems like your other siblings has also experienced some sort of traumatic experience with them. And like what I feel like the comments are saying here too, that yeah, definitely protect your peace. Talk to your brother first and see if there's a way that, you know, wasn't it Alec is the one is that the bad one?
Alex, the good one.
Oh, Eli is the bad one. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
if Eli's showing up to the wedding, knowing that he's probably going to cause some drama, and if he's really adamant about him showing up, then yeah, there might be some tougher decisions you'd have to make to maybe not be associated with with them too. But talk it out first. See if it's an option for Eli not to be invited, just because there's so much harm that person has done to you and your family already. But if Eli is going to end up going to the wedding and you decide that you don't want to go, you shouldn't blame yourself for that. You shouldn't be hard on yourself about that. Protect your peace, not only your mental health, but it seems like a possible like physical health as well. So
yeah.
Not the asshole at all, OP, and hopefully Lofty Andy, like everything's well. If therapy is in line with you and your family, if you guys can attend together, so you have a great support system with each other. But hope as well for you, and fuck Eli, basically.
Yeah. Before we get into the next one, Josh, you want to read some donos?
Yeah, I can do that for sure.
Let's do it.
Sarah sends $10 and says, you can get through this story, John. Wholesome ones are often around the corner. Love all of you, and I'm a weirdo who watched and listened to all the episodes more than 4 times.
Hey, yo. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you for that, Sarah. And we did get through it. We made it through that one.
Also, Sarah, a longtime patron. I remember reading that name.
Yes. There was a lot of Sarahs. I remember that.
I wrote Sarah.
Funky Fish sends $5
Take them,
Sean.
Oh, I fucking zoned the fuck out, baby. Thank you. What is it? I didn't realize my name was displayed when Josh read out my message earlier, and I had a mini heart attack as I'm listening at work. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Funky Fish.
No, we're trying to make you do Australian accent because it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
in
what I was trying to do.
Australia. I didn't realize my. Nope. Nope. Moving on.
Moving on. Shrimp on the barbie.
Shrimp on the bobby.
James sends $5 and says Josh hates Winnipeg because it's the Filipino capital
We knew
of
it.
Canada.
We fucking knew it.
JK,
We knew
A
it.
JK.
lot of sense.
Made a lot of sense, James.
That's not true. My wife's son and I listen to you all the time. Much love. Keep killing it. I had no idea there was that many Filipinos in Winnipeg.
Oh, you're just disregarding our existence now, Josh? Is that
Wow.
what
Because
it is?
I've never been.
Interesting.
My best man is from there, though. So,
Interesting.
I've
But you've never been.
No.
Okay.
No.
I wonder why you've never been.
Uh,
Is there too much browns?
No.
We're
Too
just
much
grilling him
snow.
live, baby.
Too cold. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Okay. This one comes from Belle. Trigger warning for sexual assault. So if that's something you do not want to hear, once again, skip ahead. Or I guess you can't skip ahead. Pause. Go pee break.
Another pee break.
TikToks. Whatever you got to do. All right. So hi, Sean, Josh, and John. I,
Hello.
28 female, have been a longtime fan and listener. I am a proud rich motherfucker. Only Patreon though. Only in Patreon though. LOL. And a YouTube member.
Oh, both.
Both. God damn.
This might be my bell.
I think it is.
Probably the goat.
Goat.
Goddamn goat.
I've wanted to share my story with you boys for a while because I wanted to express how much your show means to me. I was a victim of sexual assault by a close friend of mine when I was 23. The details don't matter, but the aftermath was rough. I'm sorry you had to go through
We're
that.
so sorry to hear that, Belle.
To say it changed me is an understatement. I felt wrong. My body wasn't my own. I felt like my whole life was changed and I couldn't tell anyone. Because more than anything, I felt like it was my fault. It felt like I put myself in that situation, and if I told anyone, they would agree.
No.
I carried that feeling for years. I did my best to move past it. I did eventually open up to a few women close to me who assured me that it wasn't my fault, which helped me immensely. But I still felt like I was carrying a weight around. It may sound so stupid, but finding you three on TikTok and then YouTube really saved me from that last bit of weight sitting on my chest. At the point when I had accepted that male podcasters was synonymous with misogynistic, I found three men calling out shitty men and shitty behavior. It made me feel validated in a way I hadn't realized I needed. The show truly became my safe place. Since then, you have helped me through so much. I lost my job last year and had to postpone my wedding while I DoorDashed to help keep us afloat. You guys were always there to make me laugh and keep me company. Now I have a job I love and my wedding in October, and I am so grateful the three of you helped me through. You say you are just three idiots, but you are putting so much good into the world than I think you know, just by being yourselves. Sorry if this story is a weird ramble, and I understand if it doesn't make sense on the show. I'll just be happy that you read it. Truly, thanks for creating something so wonderful and being you, Belle.
Wow.
Ooh. I'm trying to hold it in. I'm like, oh my gosh, Belle.
Thank you very
Ooh.
much for that story.
Yeah.
Again, we've talked about this earlier. It's crazy when people say that, like we have any sort of influence in their lives, but I'm glad we are some sort of positive in your life and can help you get through some tough times. And congratulations on the wedding in October. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I hope it's a beautiful
and the new
wedding.
job.
Yeah.
And the new job. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad things have turned around, Belle, and hopefully you're living your best life as a rich motherfucker.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
And beautifully said, Josh. And Belle, we're wishing you the best. it's it's so hard to conceptualize sometimes that, you know, what we do matters, because we always talk about it. We're like, okay, we're just really just shooting the shit majority of the times, right? Like, yes, we're covering some like tough stories, but and a lot of times people on the internet are kind of cynical about it. You know, they're like, oh, the story is fake, the story is just a control. But real things happen to real people, even if the story is like, you know, like sometimes it could be fabricated, but you know, a lot of times it does happen in real life. And for you to be so vulnerable to share that with us, and just it, it's heartwarming to hear that we have some sort of impact. And we just hope the recovery to that, to your experience goes well. We hope you nothing but the best. Congratulations for the new job. Congratulations on a future wedding. And you know, you've been supporting us for quite some time now, and we just want to say thank you. And we're just wishing and putting all the good positives out there for you in the world, Belle. We love you, and hopefully all is well with you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear everything that happened. But I'm proud of you in the way that, you know, you've been able to be vulnerable and share your story with, you know, initially some women close in your life, and then, you know, eventually however many people are on this live stream you just shared it with. So, you know, that truly takes a lot of courage and guts. And just, you know, congratulations on all the good things that are coming. There are not enough good things coming your way, Belle. So thank you so much for supporting the show. And yeah, thank you.
And Sean's show.
And my show.
Whoo, that one was, oh man.
That one was tough.
That was a good one.
Y'all know I cry easily, so don't test me.
Is my quality bad? By the way, people in chat are saying there's a lot of pixels on my side.
Oh, you're okay to us.
All right, well, I apologize if that's the case.
He is also running the stream from his thing.
That is true. That's probably
why his looks worse than ours, I would imagine.
I also heard Sienna turn the TV on upstairs, so she's streaming.
Turn it off, Sienna.
Mom.
I
guess I'm up. Oh wait, no.
Yeah. Sorry, one from Lils, who sends $8 and says, "Sending more because I'm dumb and don't know how to use this. Sending funds towards Sean's get out of corporate jail free card. Signed, a Rich."
Ooh.
Well, thank you, Lils.
Thank you, Lils.
And with that one, you can go ahead, John.
All right. This one is from Zara. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Let me know if I am, if you're here on the live stream.
It's fine. I've butchered a lot.
That's true. You got options. Zara. You got it. This may be a TMI story, but I thought I would share anyways.
And it's no trigger warning, so it's got
no trigger warnings. All right.
Is it a poop story?
I don't know. I haven't read any of these yet.
Sex story?
Maybe. I saw like a fist in a preview, so maybe. I, 36 female, have been with my husband, 40 male, for 18 years.
Oh yeah.
Married for 14. We have a very good relationship and have a 10-year-old son. However, after some medical issues and one thing or another, our sex life had completely stopped. Pulling it back. I'm not sure how long exactly, but it was a while. I love the podcast and listen to it every night, and was recently inspired by the episode on July 14th, 2024, where a wife who Pavloved her husband.
Holy shit.
Where the husband became feral, and I know how to pronounce that word now. Thank you,
nice.
Josh. Became feral when his wife wore a tie-dye dress with no panties. Well,
I was not there, was I?
You were not there, unfortunately, brother. You had the hurricane going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Apologies, brother. Well, I don't have a tie-dye dress, but what I do have is an oversized Ogtha t-shirt.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
The Augusty.
The Augusty. No.
Okay. What I do have is an oversized Ogtha t-shirt, and figure that's close enough, right? So one night I decided to wear that Winnie the Pooh style. And let's just say that did the trick. It kickstarted our love life again. And so I owe you guys, and they put in parentheses and Agda. Keep up the good work with the podcast. I'm off to the Reddit on Wiki store to buy some more merch.
We should low-key throw the Agda design on a tie-dye.
Oh, yeah. That's a genius idea. Are there dresses in there? We could do
maybe. We could look. We could look.
Hell yes. That is
getting dick down
the
with an
best
Agda
story.
shirt. The Agdusi, bro? Like,
Agdusi?
Holy shit. All hail Agtha. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the Agdusi. I love that.
Oh man.
All right. Next one.
Well, we could plug the new Decorum merch too.
Decorum.
We got tees, we got hoodies, we got cropped hoodies, we got a mug, and I think we have a sweater.
Nice. I like the confidence in which you said those things.
I'm pretty confident.
And there better not be any decorum in a bedroom.
Decorum.
Talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. You could be the judge, jury, and executioner in your own bedroom.
Exactly.
Executioner of the Augussi.
Oh, shit.
You love it.
Sean, you're up next.
Yes. All right. Next up, we got Rachel, who writes, "Hi guys, or hey guys. My husband and I began binging Row when I was pregnant last year, and now listen with our tiny Wikimaniac."
Oh.
Sorry for the dick jokes.
Yep.
Oh, they don't know. Like most 4-month-old babies, ours is obsessed with ceiling fans, stroller fans, handheld fans. I have one.
Nice.
And he's a fan of fans. In before John makes that pun.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted. What's going on?
His meds are off. He's not going to make too many puns today.
I saw something on the side of my screen. I'm like fixated on it. And then I stopped listening.
You can also see the chat, so that's a problem, probably.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, so many things are moving right now, and I'm just distracted.
As fans are now such a large part of our daily life, we naturally refer to our all fans as Phoebe.
Phoebe the fan?
Goodness. We have to explain to everyone who asks why the fans are all named Phoebe, but I know the Wikimaniac family will understand that we obviously have to pay homage to the goated Redditor, Phoebe the Fan.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Phoebe the Fan mentioned, right?
Hell yeah.
Indeed.
Thanks for the endless hours of entertainment and congrats on year 3. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
Hell yeah.
I might start referring to my fans as Phoebe now. That's awesome.
I love that Wikimaniacs are fans of other Wikimaniacs. That's so fucking sick and wholesome.
Like Midscore has a stand. The Midscore has one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Goated.
Love it.
I freaking love our fans, dude.
They're the fucking best.
That's awesome. Shout out to the little Wikimaniac. Love
Yeah.
that. All right. My turn, eh?
Yeah.
So this one comes from Anna. No trigger warning. And the story goes like this. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a message and then there's actually a link to a story.
Ooh.
So I wanted to really thank you guys for your amazing show. I started listening right before you guys had your first anniversary.
Whoa.
Wow.
Long time.
And I really enjoyed your content so much that my husband encouraged me to become a patron.
Hey, what's up with that? Hey, we got some good ass husbands.
Good husbands. And it was the best decision ever. Recently, I changed to YouTube membership because I have premium, and the app is easier. You helped me so much during the early stages of my second baby while breastfeeding or getting him to sleep. It's been amazing to listen to you during these years, laughing, crying, and enjoying the stories, comments, games, and more. My husband sometimes listens, and we discuss the stories. Thank you guys, and greetings from Mexico. I don't know Spanish at all. I have no idea how those would be pronounced. Siganasilas Amo?
Ooh.
I think I butchered that. I apologize.
Some of them will figure it out.
Yeah. All right, let me open this story up and see what it says. I actually have not read this one. It's Pointless Stories.
Ah.
Originally posted by iMonolith. Whatever. That's a tough one. I've read so many names today. I think I took that one out for the decorum button.
Wow, so rude.
The title is I Hit on the Male Nurse After My Surgery.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So I was like 20 when my doctor finally decided I needed to lose my tonsils after getting a yearly bouts of tonsillitis/strep throat for most of my life. I used to have strep throat all the time. Why are you laughing at that?
No, Carrie says, I'm a native Spanish speaker, and I have no idea what Josh just...
My bad.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo se dice?
I nailed the French that I read earlier, and no one said shit. Anyway, that's fine. Before the surgery, they gave me Valium, and I whispered to my mom that I thought the male nurse was a hunk. When I was wheeled into the OR, I kept blushing whenever I saw him, and I was really flustered. Cut to when I was waking up from surgery. I was still dizzy from the anesthesia and loopy from the pain meds.
Oh, perfect. You got the built-in excuse.
The male nurse came in to check on me, and I did finger guns at him and said, "Was it good for you too?" with an exaggerated wink. Oh, my mom went beet red and slapped my arm while the nurse just laughed. And that is the story.
Fuck yeah.
I wish it said whether you got like his number or something like that, you know? Anyway.
Just finger guns.
Was it good for you?
Did you like that?
Fuck.
Right.
I'll read this dono here from Preachy. Since $2 said the Ogthussy made me drop my eggs.
Well,
I'm
since you dropped the egg, the octopus probably gonna visit your ass later tonight. You better clean that shit up quick.
The Ogthussy really cracked her up.
Look at Sean boiling right now.
We're back on egg puns, baby.
Yes, baby.
Oh, fuck. All right. John?
Is it me? Okay. There's a link on this one, but I am going to need an assistance because it looks like a text thread. So I guess the next one in line is Sean. So you're going to help me out here, right, buddy?
Gotcha.
All right. And this one is from Sarah. And the title of this one is, Was I Unreasonable?
Oh, stealing from me again.
Yeah. I'll read the text first, or the message they put, and then the text thread we'll read it out. So this was a few years back, but I remembered it and still had the screenshot. So I figured I'd post it and see what the guys thought. I don't know if context is needed, but here's some in case. This was November 2021. We were moving from Utah to Texas. I don't know how much better that got for you. And I was slowly getting rid of items. This was a shelving unit I had completely repurposed, but knew it wasn't worth hauling to Austin. Well, at least you went to the good side of Texas. I was part of a local buy nothing groups and was fine giving it away for free to any locals. This was one of the people that responded. Please keep in mind, I am a rule follower. Me too. So someone telling me that I was breaking rule wrecks me mentally, and I legit went back through and read the rules of this specific group multiple times. But anyway, enjoy. Which one do you want to be, Sean? Do you want to be the sender, or do you want to be? I guess I'll start first. I'm they spelled this wrong already. The title is shelving unit on the group chat.
Okay.
I'm internet in this item. Is this still available?
Oh, interested. Okay.
Yeah, they put internet.
Yes, it's available.
I would like it if possible.
It'll go to whoever can pick it up soonest. So if you can come and get it now, then yes, we're on North Orem.
I'm not traveling from South Utah County unless you can guarantee it will be there when I do.
If you can come right now, then it'll be yours. It's still in our home, so it's not just outside. But I don't want to give my address or have this item sitting outside forever.
I can't get there until 11. I have to get my kids off to school.
Likely, it'll be gone by then. Apologies. We are really just wanting this item gone ASAP. If it's still available around 10:30, then I can let you know and see if you still want it and hold it for you if you do.
I would have got it. If I say I'm going to get something, I do. I'm sure I was the first to message about it too. Angry emoji.
Actually, there have been about 15 people that have messaged me about it. I understand you're a person of your word, but we've had plenty of people that have something come up and then they never reply or end up not wanting it. The post also says FCFS, so it's whoever comes first gets it.
Is that first come, first serve? That's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah.
The post was changed to FCFS after the fact.
I'm unsure why that matters and why this has become an argument. I'm giving this item for free, not charging you and expecting payment. I'm being reasonable and stating that I will message you if it's still available at that time. I'll guess that majority of people that give things for free won't do that. Unfortunately, due to issues and problems in the past, I'm not willing to hold things. I'm sorry that has ruined things for you, but 60% of the time when I hold something that I'm giving away for free, people flake or stop responding.
60% of the time, and it happens 100%
Happens all
of
the
the
time.
time.
I thought exactly that. Yeah.
Wouldn't flake and really needed it. Tried to arrange pickup. You changed the listing after the fact, and that isn't cool and against the rules. Gasp.
Would you mind telling me where in the rules for this group it states that information? I would be happy to hold it if that rule exists visibly in the group. I looked it over a few times and I don't see anything mentioning that, but I could have definitely missed something.
And I would have paid $5 to hold it.
Wow, big
Wild.
spender.
Big spender.
My goal isn't money here, but the thought is appreciated. Do you know where in the group it states that rule?
Never said you said you wanted money.
Oh.
I said I would have to hold it to show you I was seriously going to get it. Like I said, I needed the shelf desperately.
I'm going to guess that you weren't able to find the rule that you've referenced as I've requested it 3 times now. If you can collect it by 11:30, I'll hold it for you and not set it outside until you're on the way. But that's as long as I'm willing to wait.
I didn't look. Like I said, I'm trying to get my kids to school. Don't have time to look for a rule to satisfy your request. Wait a minute. Was he just making up shit?
Probably.
Oh, you forgot to mention that that person added a winky face emoji.
Oh, winky face.
Oh,
Winky face
I
smiling
can't do it. I
emoji.
can't do it.
weird. Did they do finger guns too?
Yeah. Then please don't state that I'm breaking rules if you're not willing to even look at for them. Please confirm that you're able to collect by 11:30.
Oh, this is all caps, by the way. Look, I'm getting my kids ready for school. They are far more important than finding the rule for you. This is the third or fourth time I've stated that. And no, I don't want a shelf from someone like you. Don't want to bring that kind of energy into my home. Thank you, but not even. Have the kind of day you deserve, so mow it be. So mow it be.
So mow it
Oh,
be.
it be.
Ooh.
Okay. Be safe getting them to school. Have a great day.
Oh my God, I would have blocked the shit out of this person.
Bro, what?
That person is Sarah's op. Did I use
Yeah.
that right?
There you go. Good job, Josh. You're learning.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, who is Mo, right, Stevie? Who the fuck is Mo?
The fuck is Mo?
Finally,
God.
I've been released.
No. You still claim the
Yeah,
title.
who's Sean?
Who the fuck is Sean? Wild. They were asking if they were in the wrong. Is that what the question was?
No, they just wanted to share it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Either way, you're not in the wrong.
No,
Yeah. You were very civil.
Yeah.
You were very patient.
Way more patient than I think I would have been. I would have just stopped responding, to be
Yeah.
honest. People online, like the Facebook, like marketplace, are very unhinged sometimes.
Yo, Facebook itself is Freaking crazy. Speaking of Facebook, guys, we have a Facebook page. Follow us. We only have 9 followers there. Thank you.
Yeah, if you have parents that still use Facebook, because I know most of us probably don't. Yeah, we're on there, and if we wanted to live stream there, we need 100.
Yeah,
and
because
we have
Instagram
9.
doesn't pay worth a lick. We don't get paid at TikTok, so please let us get monetized on Facebook. Thank you.
All right. I guess this last one is for me.
Sure. That's the
All right.
last one. And then we'll probably go to the questions after, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This last one is coming from. Ooh, I remember this person.
Oh, we did a cameo for them.
Yeah, Shonay the Monet. All right. They write, "Hi guys. I hope I'm not too late to send in a response. I wanted to update you guys on how the show I did recently that I mentioned in my cameo request."
Oh, I guess we should clarify for everyone who was not a part of that, but Shonay sent us a request wishing them luck on their 2 concerts, I believe, right?
They did, yes.
Yes. And so they're a DJ or DJ?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, and they were doing a concert, 2 concerts this summer, so we sent them a cameo.
Oh, speaking of, just throwing the Patreon shout out there. If you're a rich motherfucker tier, right? And if you want like a personalized cameo, you got to join. I'm just saying. We've set people requested for like gender reveals for freaking their babies, weddings that's going to be played in their weddings.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
People have some crazy requests, and your boys fucking come through. All right.
I will say
a little late, but we'll come through.
We sometimes are late. Yeah.
Now that John is full time, we've been pretty on top of them.
True.
So the next day,
the uptick in efficiency on cameos have gone up. So in the past, if you got one late and you're kind of like, I didn't love that.
Fuck those guys.
Then you're getting them next day now.
Yeah, we're better now. I promise.
Yeah, so.
But the request is still takes a little bit, but once it's recorded, it'll be done.
Yeah. Yes. All right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So continuing, they write, "First of all, birthday celebrations were awesome. Turned 26 and I'm off of my mom's health insurance and spent some time with my friends in West Virginia in a cabin during the July 4th weekend. And it was exactly what I needed.
Hell yeah.
Also, the show went great. I was kind of pitchy at times, a little too sweaty, and I wore these really ugly gloves that didn't really fit the vibe. But overall, I got some really great feedback."
Hell yeah.
Also,
isn't everyone sweaty at those? So
I imagine.
You probably fit right in there.
I'm sweaty right now, and I'm just sitting down.
Same.
Oh, a lot of people were complimenting me and my original songs, and someone even asked me to sing at their wedding.
Wow.
I'm going to attach a link in the video for you guys to check out on stream or off, but I'd love to see your reactions. And I just want to say your videos truly help me so much in getting through the day, especially when I need to finish some dumb task that I've been procrastinating on. Lol. I love, love, love getting to be a part of this little community, and it's growing. I debated on trying to write a track for you guys before the live stream, but it just didn't work out, so it'll have to happen sometime soon. And you better believe I'll use those sound bits from the cameo. You don't have to. You absolutely don't have to.
Is that when we did the what are they called? Like the signature.
Oh yeah, like
the DJ,
the DJ tagline or whatever.
Taglines. That's what they're called. Yeah.
Oh no, you don't.
Show don't do it. They're gonna be like, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah.
Love you guys. Love the videos. Love the vibes. Love your cats. I hope they're all safe.
Whoa.
Stay safe.
Dog exclusion.
Dogs get enough.
Come on now.
Dogs absolutely.
I'm rocking my Chloe shirt today.
Aw.
Hell yeah. And I hope y'all stay
Shonay.
safe and keep on keeping on and follow me on my socials or something. I don't know. I would love for y'all to hear my music. Lol.
Hey, send me that at Shonay. We'll follow you right now.
Yeah, we'll check it out for sure. That's awesome. I'm glad the concert went well. here's to many more, hopefully.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Remember, like what we said on the cameo, if you ever become like one of those super big DJs, don't forget about your boys.
Okay, so some donos here. Valerie sends
Valeria.
oh my fucking I'm so sorry. Sends 20 Mexican pesos.
Oh no, Sean is gone.
It's tough.
Oh, brother.
I'm just gonna hide down here.
Oh, brother.
Shit. Ah. Isabel, I can read that one.
Wait, hold
Fuck.
on. What happened to the other one?
They
Did
just
you
sent-
read the other one? Oh,
Yeah,
they
they
just
just
sent
sent money.
oh
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Sounds-
had to hijack it.
$10 says congrats, guys. Proud of y'all, and thanks for the laughs for the past 2 years. 3 years actually, unless you've only been listening for 2 years, I guess. That may make more sense. Oh God.
Well, damn, Emily, hold on. Why is she R.I.P. Damn, Chloe's still alive and well. Chill.
I think they just mean like she didn't get any love.
Oh, I'm about to
Oh,
say,
like
I'm
Kevin
wait,
gets
wait a
more
minute.
love.
Hold on.
All pets are alive and well.
They're all no people. God damn. Don't wish that on my puppy. She's turning 12.
Love that we have other Mexicans here. Love you guys. 50 Mexican pesos. Thank you very much.
Primos. Raw primos.
Robert sends $10. Says, "Hey guys, I've been listening to y'all since November and became a rich a few months ago, and I've been listening, loving every minute. Keep it up." Thank you,
Thank you,
Robert, for
Robert.
that one.
Thank you.
Grace sends $10 and says, "Shiba dog rolling on the floor, laughing out loud." I think that's a sticker.
Nice.
Fuck me. Okay. All right. What did you want to do next, John? Sorry.
We got questions.
Questions. Where are they?
No, I'm saying if it's question, like if you guys got some
live
questions.
stream.
Live
Yeah.
questions. Yeah, send us
Yeah.
your cues. We'll give you the A's, if you know what I mean.
John, you're in charge of picking the questions.
Yeah.
It goes so fast.
You got
I
it,
can't-
brother.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
got
pay
it.
attention to.
Wait, we want to do this. There we go.
Yeah.
John's in charge.
You swear like this embarrasses me. My thing is, what am I gonna pick if the chat is going wild? Okay, so Tabby with mittens asks, "What's your favorite color?"
Blue, I guess.
Can't go wrong with black, y'all.
Is that a
Mine's
color?
red.
Black? Is black not count as it? Wow.
Isn't the lack of color?
Whoa. I won't be the one to say that,
guy's
Josh.
about to get
Oh
canceled.
my God.
I
Stop it.
won't be the guy.
Fuckers.
I wouldn't be the one to.
God damn it.
Not me.
Do I love you guys enough to prove that Chloe's okay? Oh, okay. First of all, she's okay. She's an old lady, so she's sleeping right now. Guys, please don't disturb her sleep. But she's
Yes.
fine.
Love Chloe.
Let's see. See, it's going too fast. Frey Ramos asks, "How are you guys? How's mental health?"
I'm fairly stressed out with wedding planning, but I mean, I'm doing well otherwise mentally. Just a little bit tired and stressed, as you can clearly tell from my reading capabilities tonight. And John and Sean don't give a shit, so they're just ragging on me.
What?
Wait, hold a minute. I zoned out trying to find the next question. What is it fuck me for?
Oh no, I was saying you guys were ragging on me earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, we have to.
Yeah, I know.
have to.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
All right. My mental health, great. I am recovering from a very courageous battle against, I imagine, was food poisoning. And I was shitting for like what felt like an eternity. Just like a faucet.
Wow.
TMI. Let's move on.
TMI. Oh, me?
Has to be.
I guess.
Way better now that I ain't gotta fucking do 9 to 5.
Fair. That's fair.
But before that, like shit. But I'm good now. Next question. This is specifically for you, Josh. Your favorite Noah Khan song?
Oh man.
Season of the Sticks.
That's not my favorite. That is the one that, like, one of the ones that got me into them. I love Maine. That's an older one. Orange Juice is always a classic. And Paul Revere is a great one. Those are probably my top 3.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm zoning out here.
Wait, we can read Angie's dono here before we go past
Yeah,
it.
go ahead, do that.
Angie sends $10, says happy 3rd year anniversary. You make a very positive impact in this world. Bless you all for your dedication to this podcast and making people feel less alone. Oh, thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Angie.
Go
nice.
in the YouTube chat. I see them all the time in the live premieres.
Hey, someone else pick. This is too fast for me. My brain.
All
can't
right, I got
comprehend
you.
this
That's
shit.
fine. That's fine. That's
Sean,
fine.
can you please try an... Oh, man.
Go ahead, Josh.
Aotiaro?
Areola, New Zealand accent.
Nope, definitely not areola. What I said was wrong. What you said was fucked up.
Oh, man.
The titty accent. Let's go.
I will say one of my favorite shows for a time was Flight of the Conchords and their New Zealand comedy band troupe. And they had their own HBO show for a while. It was good. Can I do the accent? Not at all. It's gonna sound exactly like Australian, and you're gonna get so mad. And
all the Kiwis are gonna be like,
I know
what the
they're
fuck?
very different, but you guys have seen my skill set.
Come on, you fucking boob. Just do it already.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
I've heard New
Kiwis.
Zealanders get just as angry as Canadians when you call them American as when you call a New Zealander Australian. So I understand.
Areola.
All right. Got a question for John from Call Me Juhan. Boys, what are your thoughts on SummerSlam?
That's all you need to know. I acknowledge the OTC.
I don't know what's going on. So
all right. Sammy Shred asked, not sure if it's been asked before in the past, but how did you all get into podcasting? How hard is it to get into?
Oh man. Not hard to get into now. Back when I first got into it, extremely hard. It was just like not as many tutorials or anything like that, or softwares that you could record. Originally my buddy wanted to get into like a D&D podcast. And so we recorded like 3 years of a D&D podcast we did together. We did it over Skype, which added more complication. And then, we stopped probably a year before I started Let's Start a Cult. Unfortunately, one of my buddies on the podcast passed away, so we had to stop that one. But yeah, it was a good time, and that's how I got into it.
Yeah, I gotta say it's easy to get into. It's difficult to sustain. I will say that it's a lot of work behind the scenes. Kind of, you need to learn how to project manage, basically. If you're doing it by yourself, that's also difficult because then you wear many hats. Josh wears a lot of hats in our team, like for like the longest time. But you know, it's hard to sustain because in the beginning, if you don't really have the biggest platform, or if you don't have the biggest following off the jump, there'll be months or years. It took us like a year or so for you to even get noticed. So sometimes it does get discouraging seeing like low listenership. You're thinking to yourself that, oh man, like is it even getting to a wider audience? But obviously once you have a community, whether big or small, and you kind of just get encouraged by the growth of it. And, you know, you guys have been so interactive with us, been so supportive with us. So that's what motivates us to keep going. Like I said, it's very easy to get into, difficult to kind of sustain.
Good answer.
Robin says, any chance you could read my story on Google Docs? Robin submitted in the just the listener stories, not the Patreon, which we didn't get to because that took longer than we expected, to be honest. But I'll read yours specifically because I've seen you in the chat multiple times asking us to read it. So this is coming from Robin. I don't know if you want after reading the first sentence, I don't know if you wanted me to say your name, But here we go.
Wait, before we do that, hold on. Before we do that, Juliana asked, will you read any of the submissions today sometime in the future? Yes. What we're planning to do is, because Josh and I are doing this full time, we're going to try to be more, do more live streams, and we encourage a lot more listeners to submit their listener stories. The plan is right now to do it, like multiple times a month, Josh? Is that the plan?
Yeah, this might have to be after my
The
wedding.
Of course.
Yeah,
so
sure.
looking at October, we'll probably do like some Wednesday streams throughout the year or throughout the month. So we'll keep you updated on that. But we will use these stories later on. John and I, this is another call to action before we get to Robin's story. But John and I also maybe want to do some gaming streams. So send us some good 2-player gaming or games that we could stream.
Or just send us money so I can do fun shit too.
That too.
Fucking crazy.
No.
Hey, I'm just saying, if there's any games where I could like fuck anything that moves, please do so, because I will.
Baldur's Gate.
Hold on. I want to do Baldur's Gate with Sean and you, so we will have to hold off.
I legit would not allow you guys to,
I
to
am
play without me. I would cry.
Anything
I would
I
cry.
see.
Be like, what the fuck?
Anything I see would.
Literally would. All right. Robin writes, I shat myself while gaming once. I was locked into a Fortnite Battle Royale match, and it was down to the last 10 people. I was sweating. My heart was beating. My stomach was growling, and I tried to let out a little toot just to stop the stomach cramp. I ended up sharding in my pants. But I was locked in.
You should have locked
won.
it in.
I won. But at what cost?
Hell yeah. Worth it.
Worth it.
You're in your own home. It's not that bad.
Who cares?
Yeah. Might have to wash the couch after, but
throw away the gaming chair. Definitely.
Yeah. I respect it. There's definitely sometimes where I have I'm just in the middle of a game and I'm just like, I gotta pee so fucking badly. You gotta hold it in, lock in until you're done.
I don't play online games. I'm sorry.
That's fair. Andrea sends $3, sends a pair, raising his thumbs. So whatever that is, looks like.
Steffi writes, John and Sean, when you come and visit Toronto,
we are.
Are you guys? Do you have any ideas on where you're gonna eat?
Sean said he was gonna send me stuff.
Yeah, and then I didn't, but I will. I will send him a list.
Just go to everywhere Keith Lee rated high.
Yeah, that little bakery in the garage. That one.
It got shut down, I think.
Oh no, I thought he was moving somewhere.
Oh, maybe it moved. Yeah.
I think he got a place.
I think so too. Yeah, but I don't have too many not that I could give you too many recommendations in Ottawa either, but Toronto, I haven't been there enough to give you recommendations, so that's you're on your own there. I apologize.
Don't worry, we got it. Juliet's the master planner.
Hell yeah. I wasn't too worried because I know you guys are good at that. So Dustin from Sandman Stories.
Ooh.
Sends $10. Congrats on 3 years, fellas. Love listening to the show. Y'all are a force for good in the world. Thank you, Dustin. You are too.
Dustin is a GOAT. Fun fact, one of our most liked TikTok, and probably Dustin was one of the first guests that we've had for Am I the Asshole episode. So if you want to go back to that, I think we were talking about giving a gift to a parent or something like that. It was a wild story.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but and if you want a great podcast to listen to
Stories
while you fall asleep, because that's what I used it for, go check out Sandman Stories Presents. Great podcast.
Charlie asked, have y'all thought about having a guest host who's part of the LGBTQ community? We talked about it during Pride Month, but we were also, John and I were in the depths of work hell at that time.
Yeah.
It's something we've really wanted to do all 3 years that we've had the show. We just need to plan better But
I've
now
been
that
shooting my shot with a
Yeah.
lot of content creators, a good mix. Some big names have responded to us, so we're gonna work that out, people. So we'll see from here.
Yeah, but generally we're open to
Very much
working
so.
with quite a few creators, so we'd always be open to any different types of views.
Ooh, Abigail writes, Sean, what is your favorite Love Island? UK, US, or Australia? Overall, all seasons, not that I've seen every season, but I gotta imagine UK is the best. I think that's the original. As a total, all seasons included, UK is the best. But single greatest season might be this latest US season. Just so fucking good. Amazing trash television.
That's like how the Traders UK is the best. The UK just
Ah.
does they do reality TV show right over there.
That's true.
Savantology sends $2 and says, which companions in Baldur's Gate 3 did y'all romance? And I gotta say, I think I'm the only one that's played.
I haven't played it yet, but
Yeah, we haven't played.
Anything and anybody.
Literally everything for John.
I think I've only fully played through, or not fully played through, but Sienna and I have been playing together, and that's the farthest I've played. She is rizzing up Lazel or Laziel, and then I've been rizzing up Shadowheart. That's who we've been romancing.
Stevie, YouTube goat,
Yes.
writes, this is more of a comment than a question, but I just wanted to say I am so proud of you guys, and it's been so amazing watching this podcast grow so much. Y'all have built an amazing community. Thank you, Stevie.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Stevie is like one of the best people on Discord. Just bunch of energy and such good vibes that they show. So if you want to join in a good community, Discord's there. Stevie's one of the most active people in that space. So check us out, people.
Mary Gates writes, when is the next time you three will be in Texas? I don't know, but this answers Deborah's question of, are Sean and John going to Josh's wedding? The next time we will be together will be at Josh's wedding.
They are going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're recording with the girls, but besides
Yes.
Josh and Sienna, because obviously they're planning the wedding.
We will be a little busy. But yeah, the boys are coming up.
We're going to record an episode at the wedding. We're bringing all
Please don't. Sienna will kill me.
We're gonna, talk to Uncle Bob here, like, hey, what do you think? Is he the asshole for letting us record here, right now?
Like, please stop. But yeah, I'm excited to see you guys again. It'll be a good time. I can't wait to see Sean's dance moves.
You're hyping it up. It's been almost a decade at this point, 6 years.
This guy's
still be better than mine.
Casey writes, what's your favorite foods and what Filipino food should I try cooking? Which is kind of similar to Faye's question. What thing or food or anything helps you boost your mood?
Sushi is my mood booster, but also puts me to sleep.
Yeah, if you're gonna, I'd say for like food, like something that I really enjoy is I love a good nigiri. Give me like what's the one that I like the most? Forgot what tuna that was.
Probably you like chu or otoro.
I like the otoro, like the good shit, But Filipino food wise, if you want something that's gonna be like a comfort food, can't go wrong with sinigang.
Yeah, sushi, Texas barbecue steak are probably the trifecta.
Goddamn.
But Filipino food, if this is your first time making Filipino food, I feel like the easiest thing would probably be adobo. Chicken or pork. I feel like it's a pretty simple dish to get. Not too many ingredients on that one.
I got one here from MCast, sends $5 and says, you are the best, like puto with maple syrup.
Whoa, I've never tried puto with maple syrup.
That sounds good.
That sounds fire.
I looked up what puto is. It looks delicious.
It's rice cake. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little rice cake.
I'd dump syrup on that.
All my friends that speak Spanish love to make jokes about puto.
Would you call me puto?
Yeah. Damn, you bringing the puto?
I am the puto, puta.
Okay, here's one for Sean. From Ollie, who sends $6.90 New Zealand dollars. Says, here's some New Zealand dollars for attempting the accent. I have the most boring job ever, but listening to your podcast makes it bearable. Thank you, Ollie. And
Thank you.
thank you, Sean, for attempting the
Attempt it again.
I'm from New Zealand. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Next
man.
up, we got Robin, who writes.
Ollie, if you want your money back,
Wait, hold up. My wife's on the chat. She said, shout out her cookbook. Go to etsy.com/sensitive marinara and really random cookbook. Etsy bestseller.
Ooh.
Is that okay, babe? Are you going to feed me after this? I'm hungry.
Next up, we got Robin, who writes, where's your guys' dream travel destination?
Colorado with John, apparently.
Apparently. Ooh.
Dream vacation. I know Sienna and I really want to go back to Greece. We loved it there. Man, there's a lot of places that I do want to go though. But for now, I think that's top of the list, going back there.
Sean, you got one?
I don't know. I feel like I really want to travel something naturey. I still haven't done Greece and Italy. I'd love to tour the islands. I think that'd be really fun.
Let's all do a tour of Greece together. Let's go.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
The pod's on a road trip.
Oh, would love that.
Ironically, I do want to go to New Zealand because I do want to see more.
Yeah. I'd
Hell
love
yeah.
to go to New Zealand and apologize to every single Kiwi there personally. Jan asked Sean, when are you going full time? That is
Great question.
up to everybody. Yeah.
Paula sends $5 and said, 2 years ago, I sent $50 for Sean's laptop. Did you ever get one?
No, but I got a monitor. I got a monitor and a new light.
Kind of like a new one. Yeah.
And my internet just got better. I don't know what happened, thankfully. Still not great, but I mean, better than what it was. It was pretty terrible for a while.
Yeah, I remember all the potato quality comments we used to get with Sean.
For sure.
It was rough.
Was that was all year one, huh?
It was definitely
Up to
year two,
Yeah.
bro.
Ooh, apologies.
Random. It would be random. Sometimes you were good for like a while, and then there was a time in year 2 where it would just dropped off a cliff, your quality, for some reason.
Potato indeed.
Salty C says, what's it got to take for us to get a meet and greet?
We did one, technically.
We had one in Houston.
So depending on where you are, I think we've talked about our next one being either New York or like East Coast, somewhere here.
Yeah.
Potentially Toronto.
Yeah, we started this year big, heavy on like, we're going to do maybe a tour. But then we were like, oh yeah, Josh is getting married. And then John and I were like, I think we're being crushed at work.
So that
just
really fucked us in the ass this year.
We were optimistic.
We were very optimistic. But we really would still love to do like a little tri-state North American tour. We think that'd be fun. Also, I think, like the UK and California are also big, and Canada.
Yeah.
A lot of listeners over there. So
we have a lot of European listeners too. We could go over there. All right. 5 more questions.
All right.
Make
5
it count.
more.
I saw one from Steffi that has to do with money, so Sean will like it. Can we still pay for / access the stream from last December? And where can we get that? Yes, you can on our Patreon store. We have access to that for, I think it's $5.
Yeah, you don't have to be a patron to buy that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
The Patreon store is available for everybody.
Yes. Oh, and we started doing on Patreon as well. If you don't want to commit to become like a long-time Patreon, at the very end of the month, what Josh does is he compiles all of the, let's say, all the month's bonus stories, and then it also available for purchase if you like. And it's like a 2-hour long episode, basically.
Yeah.
People are saying go to North Carolina.
I do want to try their barbecue there in North Carolina. I've tried pretty much all the barbecues out there. North Carolina is one.
That's one of our original bits. So to honor that bit,
tour of every state. Let's go, and then we rank them on an episode.
We're not going to Kansas. We're never going to Kansas. I hate that place. Fuck you, Kansas.
I don't know if we're allowed in some of these.
They'll be like, these fuckers.
Especially if Trump wins, we're really not allowed in some of these things. Robin writes best memories from the road journey so far.
Oh man, honestly, the meetup was fun. Like meeting you guys, and then like so that whole trip was probably like one of the coolest memories. Like I had no reason to go to Texas before this podcast, but I enjoyed every minute of it, and loved doing the live stream with you guys. And then meeting some of the Wikimaniacs in person was really cool. So that was probably my highlight.
Oh man, sweaty pits the first 15-20 minutes of that live stream though in person. My God, we fucked that up.
And then we tried. Then we did the
I was gonna
simulator.
say, and then armpit sweats from the period simulator.
Yeah,
when we hit 8,
y'all hit 8. I got up to 7, and I fucking tapped out.
We went all the way to 10.
I'm a bitch, bro. Like when it comes to pain, hell no, I ain't doing that. But I guess like one of my favorite memories, it's like a compilation. And I've said this in the past as well. Like I've had a lot of shit that happened in the past, like the whole time basically this podcast existed. But every time I would go back, it's always a vibe. You know, it's this this is like a good space for me to like, well, my brain is turned off majority of the times, and but it just kind of allows me to disassociate with whatever's going on. I get to chill with my boys, you know. And we started out strangers, but you know these two have been like an important part of my life the past 3 years. So I'm really appreciative of them and appreciative of everyone that's been around here so far.
My favorite moment, you know, of course, is I agree with these guys. Just getting in touch with these guys and like learning about them over the past 3 years and becoming closer as friends has been awesome. Seeing each other, eating together, showing them places that I love going to was awesome. And then also just like the community building upon itself, really not us doing shit.
We do shit.
Like y'all's support of each other is so fucking sick. It's honestly one of the best things about doing the show. Let's see.
I can read this one from S, who sent
go for it.
$10 and said, "You guys helped me through a super dark time, and has I don't know what that's supposed to be. Much needed laughs when I needed most. Thank you. I apologize for not. I don't know if I'm just being dumb. That's probably what it is. But thank you very much, S, for sending that in. We appreciate that."
A lot of people writing who are a dream guest, and then also writing in some of their dream guests.
They said their pet appearance. Chloe's here.
Chloe,
she's
backstory. She just had surgery a couple of weeks ago. Keep her in her thoughts, people. Like she's hopefully in the clear, but she does have an oncology appointment in a couple of days. But you know, she's trucking. She's a trooper. So she's getting her stitches removed tomorrow. So pretty excited for her. Come on, girl. Okay. She wants to go back to sleep. She said you guys bothered her.
Okay. Yeah.
she hid. I'm wearing a shirt, baby.
There she is.
Okay. She's also like team mom all day. So I'm her spare human. Kevin is my fucking fat little baby.
Wait, was the question dream guest? Is that what it was?
Yeah, dream guest.
We might have something coming up with Dusty. I don't want to spoil anything. He's been a dream guest for a while. Two hot takes.
Dustin Pointer, by the way, red flag guy.
Yes, he'd be great. And then 2 hot takes obviously would be amazing. Clearly way out of our leagues. But it'd be great to do a podcast with them someday. Yeah. What about you guys?
Charles Barkley.
Talk shit about Galveston.
I honestly, and this is no shade to anybody else, I honestly don't watch other Reddit podcasts. Just one.
He doesn't even watch ours, so
One.
To be fair,
Honestly, whenever we were doing this, I was like, man, we are so original. I had no clue this was such a popular genre, and there are so many other podcasts that do the exact same thing. So I just didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, most of the podcasts I listen to are like D&D or wrestling or
hockey.
Yeah,
For me.
yeah. So Charles Barkley, I don't know if he does, but I think he might have his own podcast. That's where he talked about losing the bar of soap within himself. So we'd love to have him on the podcast.
Everyone's saying Drew.
Oh, yeah. We contacted Drew as well. Hopefully she responds, or we're not big enough for her to show up. But I guess for my dream guest, I really love like we're here to help podcast with Jake Johnson and
Oh yeah,
Gareth Reynolds. They're great. I also contact them shooting my shot, but I really love their show, and I feel like they'd fit in and will fit in their show as well.
Jake and Amir would be a great one as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like all the other podcasts that aren't football, wrestling, or D&D are all Headgum podcasts. The Jake and Amir podcast, the Headgum podcast, the We're Here to Help. Headgum, yeah.
Ooh, and Smosh Pit apparently.
Yeah. Let's see.
Last two questions.
Two questions. This is hard. Everybody send in a bunch right now.
Juliana sends $2 and says, "Please come to Florida. We'll make you Dominican food." Whoa!
Ooh,
sounds awesome.
Wait, where are you at in Florida? Because I see that Universal Studios is opening up a new theme park, and I do want to go someday again.
I was just there. Anything, Sean?
I won't consider this a question, but visit Manila. We would love to.
I would love to go back home.
That'd be sick. What is our big goal? Belle asked, what is our goal for next year? I would say mine is the goal we had this year is more guests and more live shows, hopefully an in-person one.
My goal is to get Sean full-time.
Oh, that would be cool too. I'd love that. So I can play games with the boys.
My goal is for us to have enough funds where we can meet up more often and we can do more recordings in person.
Hell yeah. I love that.
All right. This is a fun one to say. KB writes, what is your favorite quote from each other?
Sean has so goddamn many. It's hard to pick one.
So much from Sean.
Okay, never mind.
Decorum's got to be the best one so far this year, right?
So far.
It's
that shit had us in stitches.
That one was great. I think that's going to be mine for this year.
Depending on how many shirts it sells, that'll be mine.
People
somebody said OPP is their new favorite.
Op. Or OPP for sure.
Fuck.
All right, last question.
I can quickly answer this one. Are you going to make guess AI stories ever again? Potentially. The issue is like it's not really part of a game anymore. We do so.
That was a game.
Yeah.
But I could throw them in every once in a while just for fun.
All right, and then we'll do this last one from Lil Scoden, who writes, "Will you ever make a transition or branch out to Twitch for live streams?"
Yes, we have talked about that actually. I think we're going to try multi-streaming once John and I start doing that. Right now we do have a Twitch page. We've just never streamed on it, I don't think.
Sean with the exclusion, feel some type of way.
We can get him on them maybe.
I mean, if y'all do like Mondays or Fridays.
Ditch work, bro. Fuck it.
I can't say I still work there.
We're not behind the Patreon.
Yeah, we're not behind the paywall right now.
But yeah, definitely something we're considering. I don't know how well we do on Twitch, but it'd be just to get eyes. We'll probably stream as many places as we can, find the places that do the best, and then stream to those places. So, yeah.
Hey, shout out to our new 34 followers on Facebook.
Oh, did we get new ones?
Hey, yo! It went from 9 to 34. Fucking
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
A very important question I saw earlier. I think maybe Jan asked it. This is the reminder. Is this video and audio going to be available later?
This should be like up as soon as the live stream is done. It'll be available to everyone, so you can watch it. Your liking. Audio wise, I don't know if I'll have time to have it done this week, but I can get it up Wednesday next week.
I got it. I'll get it up by Friday.
John will do that. Thank goodness. That's so nice having a second pair of hands.
Yeah, I got
Here's
it.
a good Josh quote.
Oh.
Your Honor, I don't believe
in God. That's a good one. That is a good one.
I'll take that one.
Was the thing this year? Someone asked who said that? I fucking missed it already. But like,
Illegal?
Bianca asked, "Was shut your old ass up this year?" I think it was this year.
I
right?
think it was this year. Yeah.
It was this year. Shut your
your
old ass up. Good
up.
one too.
And mid-score, I am about to burst. Reference to you.
I'm not quotable. I just scream.
So we'll wrap it up there. Let's all get on the same. Oh, that just blocked me off more. There we go. Thank you everyone for showing up for our third year anniversary. Thank you for showing up every week to listen and support the show. We appreciate all of that. You guys are amazing. This community, like Sean said earlier many times, is awesome. Even if we miss a take, usually most of you are pretty polite about it and being like, hey, correct yourself this way or whatever. So you guys,
peanuts, cats, or something.
I forget the other one. Anyway, we appreciate all of you for the support and love. And Nancy's in there? Hell yeah.
Oh, Nancy next episode, bro. Peek behind the scenes, people. She was sweating.
You got a guess for Monday. But yes, amazing doing this with you guys. Can't think of two better co-hosts to work on this with. Amazing. And yeah, I'm excited to do more. Oh, Sienna's in the chat too. Shout out to Sienna.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Joy ain't showing up. She don't love me like that.
In a month.
Okay, Nancy said give a warning. Here's the warning. She didn't really hear the first story at all. So she starts off hot in the wrong direction, and then she was sweaty for the rest of the episode out of anxiety that she's gonna get roasted.
Yeah. So give Nancy a bit of a break on story 1 next week. It happens to the best of us, we all miss, especially when we're just tired and we just miss what's happening on the story.
She literally logged off of work, then got on. I was having camera issues. She was trying to focus the camera. She was not listening to me read.
So funny.
All the ladies are here and they're all gonna meet for the first time.
Yes, at the wedding.
The
Yeah,
wedding.
hell yeah. That'd be super exciting.
Oh, that's true. My wife is always lurking. She do say she have some fucking burners that she has. She might be a goat at some point. I don't fucking know.
That would be
scares
so
the shit out of
funny.
me. She scares the living shit out of me. I love you. I'll see you later.
Anything else you guys want to close out on? One more thing. Sorry. Next 7 days, if you sign up for the Patreon, you get a 7-day free trial. So go do that. Sign up. Get all the content you can. And then stay if you want to.
Sign up forever.
Yeah.
Sean, close it off so you can pee.
Me?
Thank
you.
Hey, Josh, let him cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook. Okay.
Yeah, let him cook.
I
What else?
switch.
Me?
There you go.
I gotta switch. I gotta
Hold on.
switch.
No, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. It's been holy shit, almost 3 hours, and you guys are still here. Thank you
Goddamn.
for listening. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank you guys for being awesome, not only to us and our wives, but also to each other. It's truly a blessing to host a podcast with such a great fan base. And here's to 3,000 more years. All right.
yeah.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Later. Love you.
Bye, guys.